What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Rome's Rebellion. We have a lot that has been going on this week. It has been a crazy week. A lot of fucking bullshit going on. I don't even know where to start with this. But best thing I can say right now is you guys, especially if you are, getting into organizing and you want to join certain, anti-imperialist movements, you have to be careful. Like this is these are the times where the CIA is really trying to crack down. Like not only the CIA, but our own government, Democrats and Republicans had, voted to condemn socialism. So this is their time to actually, crack down on organizations and try to infiltrate certain spaces. This is why, I didn't necessarily join any groups. I just made one myself because I didn't really trust anybody. It was like, I see that it's very hard to talk to somebody that's up at the top. That's a red flag. When nobody's actually trying to build anything, build any structure, or trying to put any money towards any infrastructure or in any neighborhoods. That's why I just built my own. But I have been seeing a lot that has been going on. Hey, Ron, can I rebroadcast your stream to my channel? I think you can, as long as I don't know if we do the copyright things and whatnot. I'm gonna try to see if we can whitelist you. But yeah, sure. You can go ahead. I don't really care about any of that shit. But there has been a lot of bullshit going on, especially with the Black Panther party. It has been a lot of people that's been coming out saying that they are new chapters or they are chairmans. There's been a lot of pushback on this, like, because the Black Panther parties has been dissolved. I know there's Black Panther Cubs. I'm saying, I know there's still certain Black Panthers out there, but as a party, I don't think they're out there. I think they are trying to use, I think the feds, the CIA are trying to use certain actors, to try to get us riled up, because the Black Panther name is not only known around America, it's known around the world. So when they actually speak, everybody shuts up and listen, right? But it can be used as a co-op, and this is the bad thing. This is why a lot of people are, skeptical when it comes to these people who call themselves chairmen, and they come dressed in these uniforms, and they start to sound like right wingers, right? Because I have seen a video of a man that called himself a chairman. He had said that, something about illegals, and I didn't. That don't sound like working class, rhetoric. They don't sound like proletarian rhetoric. So, I have reached out to Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. He is the chairman of the Chicago, and a couple of people had already reached out to him and tried to see what was going on. Like, is these parties legit? Like, I know there's only so much that he can say and do. I know he's not responsible for every chapter, but he should still have some insight on what's going on around the world with these parties and their names. And when I actually when I talked to Chairman, we were speaking on a lot of people using not only Fred Hampton name, but the Black Panthers name, and he was really pissed off about that, because he said there's a lot of people out here, there's a lot of phonies out here that claim to be Black Panthers. They have no affiliation. We don't know anything about these people. Like, they just pop up and they just say they're Black Panthers one day and then they just disappear. And that's what we have been seeing for a while now. I got a hole in my hat. Oh shit. That's what we have been seeing for a while. So hold on, let me share my screen, because I did contact him. I text him. This text above him. As far as I was informed, there was an assassination attempt on the chairman of Fred Hampton Jr., and I just did a wellness check on him. But this is where I had sent the text about, the light-skinned guy claiming to be a chairman. This is why if you go in my retweets, I did not retweet them. I did not show any solidarity because, the conversation I had with Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., he had said there's a lot of people out here faking the funk. And it's good to, get some insight before you, because I've seen a lot of big pages, a lot of big radical leftist communist pages backing these people up, saying that the Black Panthers back, people saying that they would like to join, et cetera, et cetera. And everything ain't what you like. As leftists, we have to remember you can't believe everything that you see on the internet. And sometimes you can't even believe half of the shit that you see on the streets because we don't know who was actually around us, because this is the thing. They are only able to pull this stuff off because we don't have community. You know what I'm saying? So anybody can show up and say that they are a Black Panther, that they are, any type of resistance group. Anybody can show up with a black face, a brown face, and say anything because we don't have community. Because if I say that to say this, if they was the real Black Panthers, man, they would have came out there deep. They would have had a hell of a community watch out there. They would have had a lot of people out there. It wouldn't just be a couple of faces with people with uniforms. So I forgot to share that damn. Hold on, let me see. So I contacted him. He called me. I don't know if y'all can see that, but he called me. He was like, I'm going to put out let me see if I can. He called me and we talked about, people twisting up their words, and he's going to put out a statement pretty soon. So I'm still waiting for that statement update right now. I will be going on Facebook. I know he uses Facebook more than he uses Twitter. So I will be going to Facebook later on if you guys can. And somebody else had said they contact him, and he has said something about that these people are, I just got off the phone with Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. He said to stop sharing these videos of fake Black Panthers because they're doing, all we are doing is giving them validity, said that they are agent. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, and one thing that was telling was the logos, because the Black Panthers don't use the original logos no more. Like it's some OGs do, but the Black Panther Cubs, the ones who actually are in charge now, they have a different logo. That's what I was looking like. What is going on? Like what kind of logo is that? How are you, 30 something, probably close to 40, probably close to 40. How are you rocking the OG badge? Like are you a nephew or a cousin, a brother to Huey P. Newton, or you, like, who are you? But this is why I say we gotta, you just can't believe everything that you see, man. A lot of this stuff out here is fake. A lot of these people out here are put in place to either get us riled up or to get us in these groups where they can, where we'll be easy pickings for the CIA, the FBI. They get us on these watch lists and whatnot. You never know who you are working around until you work with them, and this is why it's important to have community over anything, because nobody will have, nobody can be able to do this if we actually had a grip on our community. Nobody can just walk in and say that we are the Black Panther Party without, even having a chapter, And it was one woman who had said, I think the same woman I just shared her screenshot, she had said, how can this man get in contact with, with the chairman? I have worked with the chairman multiple times. Every time I go to Chicago, I donate to the Fred Hampton House. And actually, if you can, please donate to the Hampton House. They're still trying to remodel. They're still remodeling, doing a lot of good things in their community. Last time we went out there, we gave out 15,000 diapers and clothes, books, food. It was a celebration. It was very dope. The only thing that was shitty was the community watch motherfuckers trying to shit on our parade. But we really, the community came together. It was good. We had people from all walks of life. We had people who was, Spanish speaking. We had black people, white people. We had, some middle class people who needed help. We had some real poor people, some homeless people who needed the help. And I'm glad that we was able to help everyone that needed help. Everybody who walked up to us got their help. And I said that to say this: there is a rise in xenophobia amongst the black community on the internet, right? Because these people would say, "Oh, we got to take care of ours. We got to take care of ours first. We got to take care of this and that first, right?" That isn't the teachings of no Black Panther that I have ever listened to. I have ever read upon. I have never heard a Black Panther told me to only care about Black people. I have heard Black Panthers tell me to protect Black people, protect Black communities, yes. But to only care like that makes no sense. How can I only care for one group of people? If I care, I care. There's no, until you give me a reason not to care for you, you be racist, xenophobic, homophobic, etc. If you push out hate, then I'm going to give you hate. But if you want to build community, you want to build trust, you want to build love, then I'm all for that. I really give a fuck what your skin color is, because a lot of us, truth be told, we're going to need a lot of these bodies for the revolution, and a lot of white people always say this. I have always had this ideology that I believe that white people should be on the front lines. I believe that white people should be on the front lines before anyone. I believe this is their mess to clean up. But before they even get on the front lines, they need to be educated. Huey P. Newton talked about this when he encouraged black or white leftists and black communists to come together and build parties in their communities with solidarity with the Black Panthers in mind and black community in mind. So I'm not going to sit here and say this isn't our fight, or you guys shouldn't be out there, sticking up for illegals. Like there was a point in the time when we were the illegals. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in time when we were and we still are. We still are. Let's not act like, once we reach those prisons, they don't treat us like, 3/5 of a human again. You are back in slavery. You are back into, backbreaking and all of these things that never went away since slavery. So I would never sit here and say this is only this is their fight. This isn't our fight, because I feel like every fight is my fight, especially as a black man in America. And this is where, a lot of tides are going to be turned, because there's a lot of people who, idolize. I want to say they idolize the Black Panthers, but they don't really know too much about their teachings, because I have seen people, even on my post say, it was some white people that was like, yeah, this is that. And it was like, oh, well, black people can't have shit, and this and that. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, yes, the Black Panthers were black. It was a black party. It was led by black people, but that doesn't mean we didn't have other people in the ranks. The Black Panthers had other chapters in different countries, man. Like, I don't get the because what happens when you let the working class be picked apart like this? Because this is the same poem that we have been reciting for years now. First, they came for the communists. I didn't speak up because I wasn't communist. Then they came for this and that. I didn't speak up because I wasn't them. Then they came for them. I didn't speak up. Now they coming for me. Why would we let them pick apart the working class just to make us weaker, just to make our bargaining power weaker, just to make our revolutionary power and our firepower weaker. It really makes no sense. These people are living every day just like me and you. $30,000 to $60,000 a year, if that. Have to do side hustles, maybe sell your body. We already selling our body with labor. Why would we want to break up the working class even more? When we literally have billionaires and trillionaires fucking, they are waging class war against us, and we are sitting here trying to go into civil war amongst each other. Other ethnic groups have used our bodies and communities to further their agenda. This is why a majority of the Black population have chosen to sit this chaos out. No, the majority. Stop speaking like that. You cannot speak for the majority of us. I am a Black American man. All this internet bullshit, this is bots. These are more likely bots that you guys are talking to. This isn't the majority. Just like the majority of Black people don't vote Democrat. No, we don't. You can't speak for all of us. And what other ethnic groups have used our bodies? The only minority groups that use our bodies are billionaires. I don't know one undocumented illegal motherfucking alien who come in, who owns farms, who's fucking paying these motherfuckers, who paying his own people $2 a day to do slave labor. I don't know anybody with that type. Like, stop it. Stop it, bro. Y'all try to speak for everyone. You're not me. When I go out and I help people, I don't stop and say, oh, you got an accent. You can't get any help. These diapers are only for Black people. These clothes, these coats are only for Black people, Black women. What? If you're going to build community, you build community. You know how many people are in your fucking community? You never know who you are coming across or who you are talking to. Who you are helping at that moment. I'm not about to sit here and push white supremacist talking points, because that's exactly what it is. White supremacist talking points to divide the working class farther than what we already are. You motherfuckers can't even get it together when it comes about Bloods or Crips, or well, I should say Democrats and Republicans, but you guys don't even understand what's really going on. And you try to speak for them. You try to speak for paint us all with this one brush. What's good, Nick? Don't paint me with your brush, my nigga. Don't paint me with don't even touch me, bro. Because I know more Black people that's out on the streets right now than the Black people who keep saying that they are tired. You so tired, but you're not tired enough to shut the fuck up. You're not tired enough to stay out of our circles and out of our spaces when we are talking about organizing, when we are talking about building collective power. And you motherfuckers keep saying this isn't our fight. Nigga, what are you talking? You are a fed. You are a fed. That's why it isn't your fight. Because you support ICE, you support the police, you support neoliberalism, you support capitalism, you support this imaginary ladder that's going to come down and pull of our people up. You believe in trickle-down economics, but ain't nothing been trickled down on your people besides the piss of billionaires. Miss me with that bullshit. I'm so sick and tired of people using black faces. Using black faces to push white supremacy. That's what it is. Because who wins? Out of all of this, let's say we get rid of all the illegals, all the illegals, right? That's what you love to call them. But you don't call the white man illegal, right? You don't call the white man illegal. That's funny. The white man isn't illegal, but the brown guy is. Okay, let's say we get rid of all these motherfuckers. Get rid of all of them. Who wins? Who wins by getting rid of the fucking immigrants? They are building cop cities, you fucking idiot. They are building cop cities. Democrats and Republicans are building cop cities. Who are they for? Who are they for? The private prison industry. And guess what they are doing with these people who are being adopted by ICE? They are being sold. I bet you didn't. I bet y'all niggas don't even know. Trump are selling these people to other islands. They're not even from there. They're not being deported. Being deported is being sent back to where you are from. They are being sold to other islands and other corporations who have prisons, and they engage in prison slave labor. If you're not, if this don't make you sick to your stomach, if that don't make you stand up for something, then nothing will. Because if you can sit here and let this shit happen to somebody because of a status, because of a citizenship, then you will let this shit happen to black people. You will let this happen to black people. Actually, y'all do let this happen to black people. Y'all do let this happen to black people. And every time we stand up, every time we fight back, we say, abolish the police. Y'all say, defund. Nigga, no, we said abolish. Y'all said reform. And then what you do when we got this power and all these 92%ers get their people in these positions of power. Yes, I'm talking to you black women, you black Democrats who claim to have all this power. What happened when we got Democrats back in power? They used George Floyd to funnel billions of dollars to the police. And then they kill more black people. So don't tell me you care about black people while they still dying. They're still being killed by the same system, and you telling me that this isn't our fight. This isn't your fight? Right. Okay, how many black people get killed yearly by the police? Right. Who trained the police? IDF, IOF? You told me not to care about Palestinians. You told me it wasn't our fight. But they are about to bring drones that they were practicing on Palestinians over to America to give to ICE to surveillance us. And this isn't our fight. You bitch ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. What you do, you don't say, this isn't our fight. You say, I'm weak. You say, I don't know how to fight. Don't come over here trying to push that weak shit on me, bro. That's what y'all be trying to do. Y'all try to cast spells over us. You try to cast spells over us so we look at the world and we be bleak about it. And we just be nihilists about it. And we just fucking be doomers about all of this shit that's going on. Fuck it. I'm not coming outside. Even if not, ICE knock on my door. Even if they bang my fucking door in and they knock my grandma down with the fucking butt of a fucking AR-15, it still isn't my fight. Even if they flashbang children in a fucking vehicle who had nothing to do with the protest, it still isn't our fight. Even if they kill a man on his own fucking property, it isn't our fight. Even though they are kidnapping black Americans, it isn't our fight. Don't tell me what's my fight, you hoe ass nigga. Because you ain't never fought a day in your motherfucking life. You ain't never fought shit. You sit back and you motherfucking, you bitch about all the shit that's going on while you sit and you sit in the shit that your ancestors fought for. You sit and take advantage. Don't even take advantage of the shit that your grandfathers and your ancestors fought for. And you want to sit here and act like you had as hard as them. Yeah, we got it as hard as them when it comes to wages and shit like that. Y'all motherfuckers ain't had it as hard as them, and y'all motherfuckers ain't even. You want to know how you ain't got it as hard as them? Because you ain't as hard as them. You ain't as tough as them. My motherfucking grandmother always said, "I'm tired of being tired," but she never said, "This isn't my fight. I'm tired. I'm giving up." She never said no shit like that. Y'all motherfuckers get pats on the head by white supremacists, and then motherfucking. Oh, look, he agreed with us. He's one of the good. No, you're one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones, because in a rise of fascism, to say this isn't your fight makes you a fascist, you bitch ass nigga. So suck my dick. Any of you motherfucking black people coming on my stream talking about some this isn't our fight and other marginalized communities, nigga, pick a ticket, get in line, suck my dick. Because there's many of you who talk that bullshit, bro. Y'all talk that bullshit, but y'all never been on the line. Y'all never protest. Y'all don't even boycott Target. Y'all motherfuckers support ICE. You back the police. You believe in neoliberalism. Nigga, we have nothing to talk about. Don't tell me what the Black Panthers wanted, because, nigga, they told us themselves. They told us we are not nationalists. So where does this flux of black people coming on the internet saying this isn't our fight? Nigga, this is this is some federal bullshit. This is some CIA operation bullshit from the fucking 92%ers to the FBAs to the ADOS. All the motherfuckers are trying their best to keep black people, to keep Africans, to keep people across the diaspora split apart, so it would be easier to pick apart. What the fuck good does it do beefing with people from West Africa? Talking shit about their life. Like we don't live in the middle of the empire. Like our life isn't good because we make their life bad. Like we don't literally have our cliques in the middle of their fucking backs. You motherfuckers are imperialists. You are imperialists with brown skin, nigga. And I would never agree with you on no shit like that. I don't give a fuck if you can point out, oh, this person is racist. That person is racist. Oh, did you know that? Did you know that Native Americans owned slaves? So did black people. Do that mean I should hate black people? Black people own slaves, my nigga. So I'm not just talking about the man who fought to get out of slavery, to buy their wives and buy their kids out of slavery, and he was known that no, I'm talking about real life slavery, my nigga. Black people own slaves too. So should I just hate black people too? Should I hate all black people? Oh, this Arab, he was racist. They're all racist. What? So we're just gonna use the enemy's tongue? We're just gonna adopt the enemy's tongue and use it against other marginalized communities like this? Haven't been said the same about us? I've been robbed before by a black man. That means all black men are dangerous. I seen a black man with a red or a blue flag on, so all black men are gangbangers. You don't understand how you sound like a white man. You don't understand when you talk with this us America first. Look, you guys are literally saying America first. When it comes to Palestine, you say, well, we got to worry about us. We got shit at home we got to deal with. America first. America first. That's what it means, right? America first is a Nazi ideology, my nigga. You adopted Nazi ideology through a different language, and you think that you are doing something, and you get mad when we spot it and call it out. And then y'all use CIA tactic points. Y'all use CIA tactic points, bro. All the fucking time. Y'all talk about irrelevant shit while people are fucking fighting and dying. Y'all talk about irrelevant shit for as long as possible. As long as possible. Y'all talk down on organizing. Y'all talk down on revolution. Y'all say it's a hoop dream. So if you're as a black person in America that knows history, if your goal isn't revolution, what is it? If your goal isn't liberation, what is it? What is it? Is it to keep sucking on the nipple of neoliberalism because you had it good? Because you get to ride your Dodge Challengers? Because you get to buy a couple of houses? Oh, Life been good to you because it been bad to other people. You bitch ass nigga. You have no spine, and that's why you keep standing on the backs of others who do have them, who keep standing up, who keep fighting no matter what. And you look at these people and you look down at yourself with shame, and you should, because you're weak. I'll be damned if I sit here and say, this isn't my fight. Nigga, every fight is my fight as long as it ain't for the fucking empire. Y'all fighting for the fucking empire. Y'all fighting to save neoliberalism in this bitch? Nigga, we have black people doing red scare propaganda. And then turn around and want to back the Panthers. You can't do red scare propaganda and then want to back the Panthers, fucking a Marxist-Leninist. What are you talking about here? They was into Mayo. They was into Marxist, Marx. They was into Lenin. They was into the Cuban Revolution. How can you say you can't be a nationalist as a black person living in the middle of an empire? I'm sorry. Until we get our own sovereignty, there's no reason for black people to be nationalists at all. This country has done nothing for us. I don't give a fuck how many of you waving, how many of you American flag waving black motherfuckers come on this post or come on my stream talking that bullshit. America ain't done shit for your ass. If it done anything for you, it only done that to make it look like this shit is possible. And you are telling us that this imaginary ladder of capitalism is here. It exists. You just got to climb yourself up. Nigga, you ain't telling us the truth. You ain't telling us that you went in the back rooms and sucked dick for them deals. You ain't telling us that you get fucked for them deals. You ain't telling us that you hang around perverts, that you probably fucked a child for them fucking deals to get where you are at. You ain't telling us the fucking truth. You telling us that these motherfuckers, oh yeah, there's a way to make it in capitalism, but you got to make it around these perverts. You got to make it around all these motherfucking these music and these movie execs, all these sex past motherfucking capitalists. All they want you to do is suck a dick to get in their fucking yachts and shit. Y'all ain't telling us the truth. Y'all ain't telling us the truth, nigga. The truth is capitalism was never a good idea. It's only here to fucking benefit 10 people. As we can see right now, nigga, only 10 to 11 people. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a couple of millions of people who get a couple of crumbs from here to there. But nigga, y'all don't really get shit. Black people haven't got shit from capitalism besides slavery, nigga, and another new form of slavery that we call the prison industrial complex. So mixing with that bullshit, I'm not trying to save the empire. I don't give a fuck who your president is. I don't give a fuck about who you're voting for. I'm not trying to save the empire. My job as a black man born in America is to burn this bitch down. Anything less, anybody saying anything less is a fucking fad, can't be trusted. Fuck you trying to preserve? When did black people become so conservative? What are we trying to conserve here in America? Our way of life? We're trying to conserve our wages? What are we trying to conserve here, black man? What you trying to conserve, black woman? When did we become so conservative? And when have being conservative ever benefit black people? You want us to be stagnant? You don't want progress? What? I remember having a conversation with a woman who was a hardcore Obama supporter, a black woman, and she got mad because I called out Barack Obama said, fuck black people when it comes to reparations, but wrote a reparations bill for the Jewish community. And she said, I don't even want reparations. Yeah, that's what y'all niggas sound like. Y'all just on the other end. It don't matter what the fuck the empire do. It don't matter what your favorite politician, your favorite fucking mouthpiece do. You still gonna cap and tap dance. You still gonna go and take up for the fucking empire. I have nothing to say to you niggas but suck my dick, bro. Y'all are the minority. Y'all are the minority amongst our minority. You are just loud on the internet. In the real world, nigga, we fuck with Africans. We fuck with Caribbeans. We fuck with our people across the diaspora. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, bro. You sound like a white man. You sound like how the white man did the Irish. That's how y'all talking like. Y'all talking exactly like how the white man do the Italians. Y'all sound exactly like how the white man talks. And I will never adopt my enemy's language. Never. Got me fucked up. I be seeing this shit so much. And then when I go and do some little reporting, I try to do some journalist reporting, try to click on some pages. Half of these pages be fake as fuck. AI generated pages, literally AI generated profile picture. No fucking bio, no tweets, no retweets, no thoughts of their own. Just liking shit and saying bullshit, and motherfuckers fall for it thinking that all black people feel this way. No, we fucking don't. Stop speaking for us. Because I'm not going to sit here and say all black people stand with immigrants. I'm not going to say that. But I'm not like to say the majority of black people don't. Nigga, you can't speak for us. You don't know the majority of black people. Fuck wrong with y'all? You don't understand that you are adopting your enemy's language? You are using CIA tactics to divide the working class? You don't understand what you are doing? Do you understand? Or maybe you do. Or maybe you are misled. Maybe you are misled by somebody who was paid by these fucking alphabet agents to these alphabet agents to fucking to do their bidding. Maybe you are misled. But I'm not about to sit here and hold your hand and act like everything that you are saying is okay. It's not okay to push xenophobia. It's not okay to push bigotry. If my people live through it, why would I want somebody else to live through it? Ain't nobody allowing illegal immigrants to come in your motherfucking cities. Ain't nobody allowing nothing. We allow all of this shit to happen because we have no fucking community. We have no fucking community. That's why the rent is so fucking high. It isn't because of some fucking immigrants. It's because of this private domain bullshit. Everything is owned by the billionaires, and you want to blame it on the immigrants because you are too weak to go after the Elon Musk. You are too weak to go after the Jeff Bezos. You are too weak to go after the fucking Black Rocks. You are too weak to go after all the Vanguards. You are too weak to go after the Rockefellers. So you want to punch down. You look down. You say, who the next nigga that I can hit? I can't punch them. They're going to kill me. I can't speak up to them. They're going to kill me. So you punch down like a little bitch. Like a bitch. The same motherfucking billionaires who got our people enslaved today. And no, I'm not talking about Africans. I'm talking about African Americans or Black Americans, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. All of these billionaires have stakes and stock in the prison industrial complex, keeping our people enslaved, making sure that we get a number just to go back into that revolving door that we call prison. And you motherfuckers want to punch down on some motherfucking immigrants who don't even have status to vote. Who can't even pay your taxes, nigga? You weak. Don't come to me with that bullshit. You know what they need them people for. They are using them people for slave labor, talking about they taking our jobs. No, nigga, your job was given away for cheaper labor, you fucking idiot. But if you had community and class consciousness, you will understand that. But here we are, yelling into circles, telling you guys, no, it isn't this. I am tired of holding y'all niggas' hands, bro. I'm tired of holding y'all niggas' hands. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. Fuck y'all, bro. Because ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. We can sit here and see these people on farms getting paid $2 a day. And we like, they took my job. Ain't no way we can see people in factories getting paid 50 cents to $2 to $5 a day, and you say, they took my job. What? Where's the logic in that? If they took your job, they would be getting paid the same wages, motherfucker, or even better wages. And if an illegal immigrant came and took your job, then you probably just suck. Have you thought about that? No, motherfucker. Billionaires feel like Americans are too needy. They feel like we don't deserve a weekend. That's why we have to fight and die for this shit. They feel like we don't deserve fucking breaks. That's why we have to fight and die for that shit. They feel like we don't deserve shit. So they're going to get cheaper labor wherever the fuck they can find it. You know who's bringing in all these illegal immigrants? The same motherfuckers who benefit from it. Motherfucker, the billionaires. The fucking billionaires. Not only the billionaires who are funding war amongst their territories, but billionaires who are putting these people in these certain places to fill the fucking prisons, to fill the fucking the factories, and to fill their farms, and to continue to fill their portfolio. I'm not about to sit here and act like, oh, well, they just coming over here because they love America. Nigga, no. They feel like, okay, well, if America bomb my country, where's the safest place I can go right now? Probably America. I doubt that they will fucking bomb their own country, but this is where history will teach you wrong. America will bomb their own country. They have done it hundreds of fucking times. They have bombed multiple black communities, and this is why I don't get why black people are so patriotic these days. After all the bombs that have been dropped on us, we just got word that they are poisoning black communities that have been doing this for fucking generations now, and you guys are so patriotic, waving that motherfucking flag, and got the nerve to call me a coon because I won't hold my hand to my heart and sing the anthem from my balls. Nigga, suck my dick. Fuck you talking about? I would never stand for a place that continuously poison my community, and this ain't some shit that I'm talking about some 1980s, some 1800s. I'm talking about Flint, Michigan, motherfucker. Where Democrats rule. So you ain't got no motherfucking, you can't say nothing about, oh, y'all should have voted for Democrats. Okay, well, what about Minnesota? Minnesota is full of Democrats. What about them motherfuckers? What about them? What about Tim Watts using the National Guard to sick them on the fucking people who try to protect their fucking people? What about that? Oh, that's different. That's different because Trump is in office. Wherever the fuck y'all be at, because ADOS and FBA, they don't even like Democrats. So I don't even know why they over here trying to fucking blend in with the other. Stop it, bro. This is some CIA bullshit. Some CIA bullshit. Their leaders are CIA ops and what? Rashid, what his fucking name is? He got a pat on the head by Tucker Carlson. Oh, you doing a good job, good boy. Divide them niggas. Divide them niggas. Divide the colors. You can't have the whites with the colors. You can have the browns with the blacks. Divide them colors. Yeah, good boy. And who does that help? I swear, bro, all these niggas got CIA handlers. Dog, ain't no way. Because the only reason why they still have a platform this huge is because they push hate. It's because they're trying to divide the working class community. The only reason why the government allowed them to speak what they're speaking on is because it has nothing to do with working class solidarity. The only reason why these people can say what they are saying now is because they work with the State Department. And that's just not a rumor. That's just not some shit I'm pulling out of my ass. Nigga, that is actual facts. We have had these motherfuckers come out with names of these so-called activists and these TikTokers and these Twitter pages who are getting paid by the State Department to push what they're pushing now. You wonder why they're so protected. You wonder why they can gain millions of fucking followers and not be taken down, because they don't talk about shit. They're not suppressed by the algorithm. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck what they're doing because they're not a threat to capitalism. They're not a threat to the empire. So let them talk. Let them talk. Yeah, Tariq Nasheed. That nigga's a fed. That nigga's a fed. And don't get me wrong. I do my eyebrows from time to time. I ain't gonna hate on a man for being clean cut. I ain't gonna hate on a man for dressing well. But Rush, nigga, for you to be, you got a shaky past, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, for you to be that homophobic and you I don't know, bro. You do a lot of you do a lot of deflecting. You do a lot of deflecting in this bitch. Shut the fuck up. You got a shaky ass background, especially when it comes to that gay shit. Now, shout out to my gay niggas, bro. I got solidarity with all my gay niggas, trans niggas, all y'all. I'm one with the people. But to be homophobic like that and have a background like that, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know that song that you did, bro. You know that song that you did. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, and that's what they do. They come into our spaces and say, I'm tired. I'm sitting this one out. This has nothing to do with us. You know, blah, 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 blah. Bro, you have to beware of the CIA. You have to be aware of their tactics. And you will see this type of shit coming from a mile away. Because this isn't the first time that they use black and brown faces to push, division. They do this all the time. And sometimes they don't even use a black or brown person. They get desperate and just create a whole different person on the internet. Take somebody's picture, put it on Twitter and say, I'm a black woman and this is why I voted for Trump. And this is why I voted for blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not about to engage with that bullshit because we have to remember there have been reports that over 70% of the internet is fake. Over 70% of the people that you probably see every fucking day on the internet is fake. They're bots. They're here to push narratives. So I take everything with a grain of salt. But when I see real black people get their face in the camera and start pushing it, no. No, I'm not falling for that one. I'm not falling for that one. No. Because you know what I see the revolution? You know what I see in the revolution? I see us building working class solidarity with lots of people from different communities. And yes, a lot of different communities have a lot to work on, but this is their time to shine. If you want to be looked at in a light when we are writing our history books, this is your time to shine. I always say white people should be first in line. I love when white people are protesting, when black people are protesting and white people are in those circles protesting black people. That's what you should do. You should use your body against the empire because you have done nothing but benefit from the empire, whether you are a poor American or not. You still benefit from being white. So yes, use your body, even if it takes your life. So be it. So be it. We all gonna die from the empire, whether it be diabetes, whether it be cancer, lack of healthcare, et cetera, whether it be a bullet from the police or a bullet from a gun, from a Crip or a Blood. We all gonna die because of this fucking empire. We might as well die for something. And I believe a lot of these communities have some making up to do. And yeah. Some of you are going to die. That's just a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, I'm not about to sit here and act like we've been fighting for everybody else. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The only reason why we fight for everyone else is because if it happens to them, it can happen to you. If it's happening to you, or if they are doing it to you, they would do it to them, vice versa. So when the Civil Rights Act came into play, Not only did Black Americans benefit from it, but other minority groups benefited from this. You know, other things, affirmative action and shit like this. Other minority groups benefit from these things also, because we can't fight for one thing and leave everybody out. I am not a nationalist. That doesn't make any sense for me. A paradise for me, trash for you. Right? That never makes any sense. As a working class man who has worked with many different peoples from walks of life, that makes no sense. And you can sit here and say, oh, well, the racist white people shouldn't benefit from this and that, blah, blah, blah. Dog, you don't even want to take it there with the racists. You don't even want to know, you don't even want to talk about what we should do with the racists. So don't try to sit here and act like, oh, well, we shouldn't do these things because racist people are going to benefit. Nigga, okay, racist people. What about your daughter? What about your grandchildren? Do they not benefit from these things? Oh, so since they don't like you, they shouldn't have health care? Okay. Why don't we just kill them? Why don't we just kill the racist people? Oh, that's too radical. That's too radical for you. Putting a bullet in their head is too radical for you. But being against healthcare isn't. Yeah, motherfuckers love to quote MLK, but what that nigga said, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. That nigga ain't said, oh, well, I, for one, see what is going on in the Middle East. And I say to my Black people, this isn't our fight. I had a dream that we would be Black nationalists. I have a dream that we will uphold capitalism and white supremacy, and we will adopt our enemies' language and use their tongue to whip other minority communities. That's why sometimes I don't even engage with this shit. I don't even engage with this shit. Half of these accounts pushing that bullshit. Sometimes I just look like, you are really dumb if you fall for this. You know that? Like, I don't have the best education. You know, thank you, Ronald Reagan, Joe Biden. But I would never fall for something like this. This is like old school CIA. This is like, if you know the history of Black Panthers, you know what they did to Malcolm. You know how they treated, Fred Hampton. You know how they did our leaders. You know how they even did James Baldwin. If you know the history of Fidel Castro, this is like some old school, like the CIA don't even have to switch up their tactics because you people don't even catch on. Like they literally omit this shit on their websites and you people don't even read the shit. This is some old school CIA shit. This is why I'm not falling for it now. Divide and conquer. What the fuck? Who does this benefit by Blacks and Africans having this diaspora war? How does that benefit any Black community in any way? Oh, well, the Africans won't come here anymore. Okay, Mr. Wilson. You want your MAGA hat? And large or extra large? That's what you sound like. You sound like MAGA, bro. Oh, the immigrants, they're taking our jobs. They won't come over here anymore. We don't need these immigrants in our communities. Okay. So when they get rid of the black and brown, the you know what I'm saying, the Africans, the brown people, the Mexicans, all of them, then what? Then what? When they are done picking up all these people, do you understand that ICE is like one of the most funded, well-oiled machines that the U.S. empire has today? Do you understand, like, they won't stop at the black and brown people? I mean, the Africans and the Latinos, you understand that, right? They won't stop at the Arabs. You understand that, right? They have enough money to come for all of us. So when does it become your fight? When the fight comes to your door? Because if you had any, revolutionary knowledge, you don't wait until the fight comes to your door. You don't even let the fight come on your block. You protect your community. You protect, your lifestyle and where you lay your head, where you rest. You don't let the fight come to your door. So when do this become our fight? When another black man is shot in the head? When another black baby almost lose their life because of toxins that they have poisoned this child with? A black child, black American child. So don't put me with the tether. Okay. When is it? When is it our fight? You bitch ass nigga. When is it our fight? You bitch ass nigga. When I'm dead? When you dead? Huh? Because let's not act like the police isn't killing us. You sit here and talk like you have the privilege of being a white American. When isn't it our fight? What are you talking about here? So when is it our fight? You bitch ass nigga. You hoe ass, mark ass, trick ass, weak ass, jello in the heart. When is it our fight? Huh? You got jello on your knees and jello in your heart. You don't stand for shit. So when is it? Let me know. Let me know right here. Type it down in the chat. When does this becomes the black community's fight? Was it when George Floyd died? Was it when Sandra Bland got killed? Mike Brown? Tamir Rice? When is it going to be our fight? Let me know. Type down in the chat, because y'all like to talk. When is it going to be the black community's fight? See, what you're not telling the black community is your fight is against the black community. Your fight is against working class black people. Because why would you want black people to adopt this type of ideology, to separate ourselves, to make ourselves weaker? For the billionaire class who have been waging war against us, war against drugs. People are still locked up for carrying marijuana on them. 92 crime bill. Some of the people that you black people still support to this day. Joe Biden, Bill Clinton. Obama was locking niggas up left and right. That's what you're not telling us. You support this. That's why you say this isn't our fight, because you support white supremacy. You support white supremacy. You are a neoliberal. And it's probably more than that. It's probably way more than that. That's just the shit that they want us to know. You should have voted for Kamala Harris. You should have voted for Kamala Harris. You should have voted for Kamala Harris. You should have voted for Kamala. Shut the fuck up. And that's what I mean by the CIA tactics. They bring up irrelevant things into the conversation and say it as much as often to try to derail the conversation. That is a CIA talking point. Okay, they didn't vote for Kamala Harris. Now what? Oh, that's it. That's all you got? That's all you got for the conversation? Oh, well, that's it. My hands are tied. You sure? Your hands don't look tired to me when you keep typing, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. You don't look that motherfucking tired, you bitch ass nigga. I'm tired, I'm tired. You ain't tired of typing. You ain't tired of typing. You ain't tired of coming in our spaces talking about some, I'm tired. We tried the best that we could do. We tried nothing. And nothing changed. I don't know what else to do. I voted blue as hard as I could. I even broke the pen. And it still doesn't work. My hands are tied. Your hands ain't tied. Your hands weak. You ain't got no hands. You can't throw no hands. And that's why you're trying to cast this spell over other revolutionaries or people with possible revolutionary spirit to try to bring us down. You try to say, this isn't our fight and I'm tired. I'm tired. You ain't tired, nigga. You're weak. You're weak. Your body doesn't have what it takes to actually fight what needs to be fought. That's what it is. You need to listen to your body. You're not tired. You're weak. You're ill-equipped. Use a bitch. You got jello in your heart, son. You got jello in your heart, son. You'll talk shit about an immigrant. But motherfucking Jeff Bezos got a monopoly on your motherfucking community. Motherfucking, you got BlackRock that own your motherfucking houses. You got all these people. You got all these billionaires who just laughing at you, pointing at another poor man. You think that nigga got economic power? Okay, what else did the immigrants do? They took your job. Oh, they're the reason why rent is high. Let me guess. They also pushing in drugs, right? Drugs. Oh, drugs. Immigrants pushing in drugs, right? America has a big pharma. Like, we have big pharma pushing in drugs. What are you guys talking about? And shout out to my illegals that is pushing in drugs. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with drugs. I think all drugs should be legal. I think you should be able to do what the fuck you want. I think the government should tax it. But Americans, you're not about to sit here on a high horse and acting like everybody isn't on drugs. I mean, everybody, even probably watching this motherfucking this stream right now, is probably on some type of drug. Caffeine, sugar, cigarettes, weed, fucking sniff, all that. Y'all know what y'all be doing. Don't act new. Don't act new. Y'all be sniffing that shit, nigga. You know, so I don't give a fuck about people doing drugs. But y'all not about to sit here and act like these lone immigrants, this family of 5 is pushing in cartel worth of fucking drugs in your community. When we have big pharma who are the only ones who benefit from Americans being on drugs. I asked this question when they said the same thing about Venezuelans. How does Venezuelans benefit by North Americans being on fentanyl? How does that help South America in any way? You know what they want North America to do? Take the sanctions off of us. Take the sanctions off of Venezuela. Take the sanctions off of Cuba. That would help us out a lot. I don't give a fuck about, you know, we don't even produce fentanyl. What are you guys talking about? We don't even have. But who benefits by Americans being on drugs? Big pharma, the prison industrial complex, and even your landlord. It goes down to the biggest like all this shit is a pyramid scheme, and all these capitalists making money off of all of us. It don't matter what status of a drug addict you are. You know what I'm saying? They all making money off of us. And these are the people who need us to be on drugs and to be able to cope with the realization that capitalism cannot sustain human life. Because if we wasn't so doped up all the time, Xanax, Vicodin, you know, Opana, you know, some cocaine, whatever it takes to fix that, you know what I'm saying, to get that itch off of you. If we wasn't so doped up, we would be gunned the fuck up. We would be so pissed off that There's no way a politician will be able to walk through these cities like they are doing now. There's no fucking way. So Big Pharma needs you on drugs as a coping mechanism. And not only this, to funnel the money back and forth to their fucking pockets, because having you on drugs make them billions of fucking dollars a year. Not no fucking immigrant, not Muhammad. You talking about the nigga that pray five times a day? That nigga pushing in drugs? You talking about Jesus? You talking about Jesus? Jesus will work at the car wash. He pushing in what? I seen him sell a little weed, but I do that. You telling me he got bricks of this shit and he working at a car wash and not sitting in Beverly Hills somewhere, not paying the politicians to get them out of trouble? Because Trump is pardoning niggas left and right for fraud, dealing drugs, drug lords, kingpins, all kind of shit. If they have this much money, why ain't they paying the president to play? Because we know what capitalism is. It's a pay-to-play type of thing. And you can pay for these things. It's accessible to rich people. So why aren't these rich cartel, aligned immigrants just pay their way out? What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? You just need something to point at because you like, I'm mad. You just throw a chair like Boondocks. I'm mad. It don't even matter. Everybody just start fighting. Niggas just trying to have a nigga moment in this bitch. I'm mad. This is why I don't believe people when they. This is why I don't respect y'all religion, bro. Because y'all be, I'm a Christian. Oh yeah, I bet. I go on your page and you pushing all types of homophobia and all. Man, what? Like I'm not a Christian. I am an atheist, but I guarantee if your God was as peaceful and loving as you guys claim to be, all y'all going to hell. Actually, I'm sorry, Christians don't believe in hell. It's not in the Christian Bible. Hell is not in the Christian Bible. I don't know why a lot of Christians push that. But if there was a hell, a lot of you people would be going to hell, like straight the fuck up. A lot of you will be going to hell. You are hateful. You cause division. You don't try to do anything for your people, your community. You are abusive. I don't see how you can, try to be like, oh, well, I'm a God-fearing woman. I'm a God-fearing man. I mean, that's probably the only thing you fear, because you definitely don't fear getting punched in the fucking mouth. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Always trying to hide behind them damn religions. I can have sex with children because my religion said children is adults at 12. Yeah. No, nigga, no. Run that back. No. You're not about to use this book for to hide behind your perverted ways, buddy. Or bigotry. God said black people were cursed. God said, what Abraham was it? Abraham that cursed his son and turned the skin black, and now what was that? The Mormon Bible, I believe that's in the Christian Bible also. So they use that to justify their bigotry. You're not hiding behind a book. Try to hide behind these your bitch ass flaws. No, nigga, you are a bad person. You are a bad person. I'm not gonna let you hide behind that, bro. Because we just had a motherfucker. Like, what about the ICE agent that got exposed as a pastor? You don't think he's using his Bible to justify that? He's using that same Bible that y'all be pushing to justify bigotry against immigrants. And y'all sitting here like, oh, well, the immigrants are the do. Nigga, immigrants ain't did shit to your ass. Nigga, they trying to make it like everybody else. They trying to make it like everybody else. But see, the thing is when they figure that having community is better than, individualism, we look at it like, oh, they're having a takeover. Nigga, black people can do the same things. But the thing is, we don't fucking have community with each other. We're not trying to share resources with each other. Everybody is a me. Instead of building grocery stores in our fucking name, instead of taking over the liquor stores that the Arabs have control over, instead of taking over the beauty supplies that the Koreans have control over, we sit here and complain. And half of us have money to do something about it. If we don't have the money, we have a motherfucking we have a platform to do something, to talk about it, something. Because you know what? I was one of them niggas. I got pissed off because the east side of Detroit on 6 Mile, we only got one library. We're really two, but it's downtown. And we're not going downtown, bro. You know downtown is gentrified. We know downtown is being gentrified. Ain't no black people going down there unless you got money. So I built a library. Fuck it. Why am I complaining when I can just do it? I can just do it. You know how I did it? Talk to people. I seen one of my peoples, knew some people who had an empty building. I said, nigga, I got a platform that we can redo this whole motherfucking building. I know I can get the money to repair this whole fucking building. And that's what the fuck we did. You don't sit here and just, well, look at them. They own everything. Yeah, because they know. They know about community. If you weren't so fucking caught up in this capitalist bullshit, in this capitalist mindset to where I got to get mine, you got to get yours, we will have more in our communities. We wouldn't be sitting here 20 years talking about what we don't have. It's our fault why we don't have it because we don't put our talents to good use, bro. Like we have some of the most hardworking, some of the most smartest people in this fucking world. Here in America as black Americans, and you're telling me after all these years, black men are still stuck in the 70s when it comes to education, when it comes to infrastructure, when it comes to all of these things. Black men are still stuck in the fucking 70s. In 2026? No, motherfucker, look, I got tired of complaining. There's only so much complaining a nigga can do until I feel like I'm going to have to kill somebody or I'm going to have to build my shit myself. And that's what you do. That's what the fuck you do. Because fuck it. It ain't going to get better. It don't matter how many signs you put up. It don't matter how many times you march on Wall Street. It don't matter how many times you march in Washington. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. And they love to see black people look at, the Arab community having community and looking at that with resentment because we're looking like that should have been us. And yes, it should have. It should have. But they are using these people to make us hate these people. And they hate all of us. So in the end, if we go around Michigan with the most Arabs in the fucking world besides the Middle East and start burning down their local grocery stores, burning down their buildings and their properties and their housings, and then what? We kick them out and then what? What do we get out of it? Thank you. Thank you, nigger. Keep those colors separated. Keep those colors separated. Keep those browns away from the blacks and keep the blacks away from the whites. Good job, nigger. That's what you want? Because that's all you getting. That's all you're going to get. Shit, we burned down our own communities when they weren't doing right by us. They still ain't rebuilt. They only rebuilding Detroit because gentrifiers coming up in this bitch. Nigga, man, my mama can point out buildings that she saw when she was a baby that was in the fucking Detroit riots. They have neglected us. They have neglected us and want us to be mad at somebody else. They want us to be mad at somebody else because of the fact that they sold our jobs. It wasn't immigrants that signed the NAFTA deal. The reason why the Midwest are in disarray, the reason why we can't keep these jobs or our unions are in the toilet now, no immigrants came over here and did that. That was the billionaire class. And they have class solidarity. Why don't you? I wish y'all had as much class solidarity as the billionaire class do. I wish y'all do, because you know what? We wouldn't see the working class lose $1.7 trillion, and somehow, some way, the billionaires earn $1.7 trillion. Oh, we wouldn't see the CARES Act be passed, where that was the biggest transfer of wealth from the 90% to the 1%. In our lifetime, that was the biggest transfer of wealth. So tell me, what undocumented immigrant went into the fucking Congress halls and put their pen on a piece of paper and made that shit law? You can't, because they don't have power. Just as much as we don't have power. And yes, there are some people who take advantage of certain roles. There are some brown faces in high places. There are also some black faces in high places that keep us divided also. And y'all continue to support them for some reason. Y'all continue to support these motherfuckers who are openly black white supremacists. They support motherfucking neoliberalism. They support capitalism. They support everything that made our people slaves, bro. They are a traitor to their own race, and you still support them and get mad when I don't. I don't support a woman who wants to keep neoliberalism alive, and that makes me a coon. You guys have watered down our language for far too long. You guys have went too far. How you are a capital? I said this in jail, bro. I remember somebody's like, we live in a capitalist society. I was like, nigga, yeah, we live in a capitalist society. How can you be a capitalist when you are the capital? Like you are the capital. You don't understand that they own you, right? You understand that, right? Like we have people who engage with conspiracies, all type of conspiracy, because they never put it together, right? They talk shit about your birth certificate, your social security card number, what bank that you are owed to, and why you don't have to pay taxes for this and that. And they got all of these conspiracies, but they never put it together that they are still slaves. They never put it together that they are still slaves. My nigga, like what? What is the good of all these conspiracies if you never listen to yourself? This is it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long year, but we have to really we really have to put ourselves out here and really be like, man, this isn't. We don't talk like this, bro. Like people, I as a nigga who talked to black people across America, bro, nobody give a fuck about. Ain't nobody talk. You know how many? When I go to Florida, you know how many Haitian people are in fucking Florida? You know how many Haitians are in Florida? So many motherfucking Haitians are in Florida. Ain't no black person I went to, ain't no black America I went and talked to when I went to their communities. They was like, oh, these Haitians taking over. We got to do something. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about no shit like that. This is some internet bullshit, bro. This is some internet bullshit. And I failed to fall. I refuse to fall for it because I be on the ground, man. Like you might have one or two niggas talking some shit, but once you correct them on certain things, they be like, oh yeah, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. But that's some internet bullshit. This is some internet bullshit, and I refuse to fall for it. Anybody falling for any diaspora wars, you are an idiot, bro. Like, rather, like, you know, like I said, bro, I'm African American. I'm African before I'm American. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? I don't care about being from this place. I do not have a patriotic bone in my body. The reason why I don't have a patriotic bone in my body is because I actually listened to my ancestors. Everything that has made us is because of the fact that we are anti-American. We are activists because we are anti-American. Everything that we fought for was anti-America. What was pro-America was slavery, imperialism, you know, all of these things that we have been fighting against, child labor, women's rights being violated. That is pro-America. Being against gay marriage or gay people being together, period. That is pro-America. Segregation is pro-America. The things that we are doing, the reason why they call us terrorists, even though we are fighting for the good and we might scratch our head like, I'm only feeding people. Why do they call me a terrorist? It's because you get where I'm going. But don't act dumb. Everything that we are doing, everything that we fight for is anti-America. It's anti-American. You will see me burning that flag before you see me waving that motherfucker. I still remember what y'all did to my people, and I understand what y'all are continuing to do to my people, not only in the prison industrial complex, but in the Congo, in Sudan, all across the world. We have more people being enslaved today than when Black African Americans were enslaved. And if I won't stand for that injustice here, I will not stand for that injustice anywhere. Ain't no way you can see people enslaved and be like, well, this isn't my fight. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're a real human. Ain't no way you're a real human. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're a Black American. You can see people being enslaved. You can see people being thrown into vans and never been heard from again. And you say, well, fuck it. If you turn a blind eye on this, then what would the world do to you? I don't get your thought process. You know, I think a lot of you people are working on more of emotion. I think you people are working more on emotion than actually thinking logically. Because none of this makes sense. I'm not a nationalist. The only way I'm going to become a nationalist if Black people get our own sovereignty in the states. Other than that, I'm not. No, you will never catch me being proud to be from America. America is one of the most hideous places, one of the most hideous empires that have ever ruled over this earth, and I cannot whitewash their atrocities because I might have it better than other people in different countries. Because I know I only have my foot up because it's on the back of other people, like people in the South Americas or maybe people in the Middle East, where we have bombed them continuously. And we are continuing to bomb the Middle East for a greater Israel or a greater America, I should say, because Israel is nothing else but another branch of the American empire. Because the only people who really benefits from Israel bombing over 7 countries in 1 year is America. I'm not weak, bro. Like y'all gonna miss me with that bullshit. Like that's one thing that I'm never gonna be. I would die on my word, bro. Like I have done. Y'all know me. Like some of my followers know me, bro. I have fought the police. I have cases for fighting the police. I have no problem with getting killed by these motherfuckers. I have no problem with dying. I have no problem with standing on what I believe in because I believe this shit. I'm on the ground, feeding my people, teaching my people, whatever it may, whatever it means, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may cause, I'm gonna be out there, and I will never give up, bro. Y'all will never see me be like, oh man, they just shot this motherfucker in the face. Well, they ain't black. Okay. So what happened when it was a black person? Oh, well, it still isn't our fight. You a fed, buddy. You a fed. You a fucking fed, buddy. We have we have so much information, and I understand that emotions are worked up, but we have to understand that the CIA, the FBI, all of these people are using certain tactics against us, and they will use. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that one guy that went viral on Twitter. He's still going viral every time he posts because he said, "I'm a black woman and I'm voting for Trump," but he had forgot to switch it to his alt account. This is what they're doing. They are using these alt accounts. They are using these AI program accounts to try to create division amongst our diasporas and say we don't care about Africans. Africans don't care about us, and this and that. And I'm just like, how are you falling for this when the facts are out there that most of these people that you are either engaged with or see on the internet is already fake? You know, how can you fall for this when you claim to know Black history? How can you claim to know Black history and you do not call for liberation for all marginalized people? All marginalized people. See, yes, you can point out that some Arabs own slaves. I point out earlier, some Black people own slaves. Does that mean that I don't fight for Black people? Oh, some Native Americans own slaves. Okay, so we should just give up on all Native Americans? Like, what do we get by, oh, well, what are you doing besides separating yourself? And I'm telling you guys, I'm only reminding you this 3 times. I reminded you guys this 3 times to stream because it is very fucking dangerous. It is very dangerous to adapt your empire's the empire's tongue and his language. And I'm telling you, it does nothing but divide and conquer, because when they are done with the brown people, they are done with the Arabs, the Hispanics, Mexicans, whatever you want to call them, whatever they may be, they are not going to stop at you because you are a U.S. citizen. These people are trying to strip your birthright from you as we speak. As we speak. So who's to say after they almost done rounding up all of these people, that law just so happened to get passed with Democratic approval, of course, because something like that will get passed with Democratic approval. So then what? Then we're going to be out there fighting on the streets and blah, blah. They just deported millions of people that could have been used for this revolution that we need to desperately have. We need a general strike. And that means all of the workers, even the people who's being paid $2 a day, we need them more crucially than anyone, because they can expose how these factories actually work, how these farmers, aka billionaires, millionaires and billionaires, actually just sit on a tractor all day while they are the ones who are picking the fruits and the vegetables. They are the ones doing all the crop work. They are doing all the fucking backbreaking work while this white man standing in a fucking trailer all day, probably doing some fucking TikTok, acting like he's a working class American. We need them just like we need you. The fast food workers, we need the factory workers, we need every worker to speak up because everybody is getting done dirty. Now, whether you making $15 an hour or $2 a day, you all are being done dirty. You all are being fucked in the ass. You all are being fucked. So, what is this all about? What? It just don't make any sense to me. And I would never sit here and if I'm doing a giveaway, like shout out to my giveaway. Please donate to the giveaway. I had to push it back. The homeless shelter told me to push it back. If you are not in Michigan or Detroit, you know we have had a blizzard for the last fucking week or so. So I had to push it back. We're looking for a break in the weather, but it does give us more time to fundraise. So if you would like to donate, please donate Cash App Tour for the Poor, PayPal on Holy Rome 6, Venmo Tour for the Poor. We'll be giving out coats, jackets, hats, gloves, blankets. We got food that's going to be baked chicken, fried chicken. We have switched up the sides. We're going to do greens and mashed potatoes. So it's going to be dope as hell. We're going to be out there on Mac Ave and Gratiot. If you are in Metro Detroit area, you would like to come out, please let me know. As soon as we get a break in the weather, we will be out there to feed the people and help clothe the people. And I would never sit there and or have one of the Care Party enforcers or somebody from Tour for the Poor sit here and be like, hold on. You're Hispanic, right? You're Mexican. Oh, no, this is only for black people. Oh, you're white. Oh, no. This is only for black people. Or you're a white man. This is only. No, I would never do anything like that. That sounds stupid as fuck, and it does nothing but divide your community even further. And that's not how you build community. The people on the ground is who we desperately need. The people in the ground and the people in the prisons. We have our armies. But the thing that we lack is class solidarity. If we had class solidarity, if we knew better, we will be going in these prisons. We will be co-opting these prisons, whether you are a gangbanger or not, a communist, a leftist, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, an activist. You should be co-opting these prisons. You should be co-opting the homeless shelters because those are the people that's hungry. Those are the people that capitalism has left with nothing. And you will never get anything from people who capitalism have thrown a bone once or twice because they feel like if they do a trick good enough, if they sit, if they roll over, if they hop, if they motherfucking run and walk when the motherfucking empire tells them to, they will get another treat. But another treat isn't coming. It isn't coming. But they're gonna hold on to that belief for the rest of their life. And we would never get anywhere with people who feel like they have something to lose when the empire is falling. Because if the empire is falling, then they're gonna do everything that they can to keep that motherfucker up. They're gonna try to rebuild the bricks. They're gonna try to rebuild. They're gonna redo anything that they can. But the empire is falling, and we see it in front of our eyes, bro. And the last thing that we need is to be divided in the times of the empire falling. And I'm not just saying this to be fucking edgy, nigga. The empire is falling. De-dollarization is a real thing. BRICS is a real thing. They are threatening the end of NATO. The empire is falling, and the last thing we need is to be divided. And while these billionaires like Palantir are gloating that they have surveillance on us, while organizations and Israel are saying that they can look at our posts and report us to local police officers. They can report us. People in Israel can report you American, your post about what you say about their country, and you can go to jail about it. The last thing we need is division. So fucking crazy, man. Oh shit, I'm tripping, y'all. Georgiano, thank you so much for that $40. And somebody wants to be friends on Venmo. I got you, buddy. Yes, we are friends on Venmo. Thank you for that $40 towards the giveaway. Thank you so much. If y'all can, please donate to those links strolling, not links, but that shit strolling below me. You got to type it in. My face should be right there. We are trying our best to help people out in one of the coldest winters I have felt in a long time. Capitalism have been fucking up the weather. And that's another thing. Like if you're going to be a climate change activist, this is why I like Greta Thunberg, I think that's her name, because she actually was like, okay, well, we only dealing with so much of this climate because of these capitalists, because of the billionaire class, right? So she went from, this is bad to, crush capitalism. And that's where it should lead you, right? Because think about how much pollution Coca-Cola does to the earth. Coca-Cola is one of the top polluters next to the United States military that we have on this earth. And, the propaganda that they force out is you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. You should recycle. You're the reason why those turtles are dying. Hold on. Whole time while we had a BP oil spill and we had Don, they had to do their little propaganda. They're washing off their ducks. That's not in the ocean. And I don't think ducks are in the ocean. I think ducks are river like ponds or some shit. Where they find them ducks in the ocean? Hey, the propaganda was so good that we fell for it. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe ducks do be in the ocean. Maybe ducks like some raging waters, right? Maybe ducks like raging waves. I don't know, because anytime I never see ducks on Lake Michigan, but I see ducks in ponds. You know what I'm saying? A couple of rivers from here to there, but nah, yeah. The propaganda was so good. They had us thinking, oh man, we're not recycling enough. Okay, we're gonna give you guys. And this will get me to this. Will get me, bro. We're gonna create some more plastic dumpsters. That's bad for the environment, for one. Some more plastic dumpsters. Call them environment safe, and then you get to throw this trash away separately from that trash. But actually, as we follow, like people have done many studies and follow these trucks towards the dump, and they see that the shit that I've thrown away from my branches is getting dumped with the same shit I throw my feces and my garbage, my leftovers away with. The same place that they dispose tree branches. Like they really had y'all thinking that it was you. And see, this is the propaganda that the empire would use to make you feel like you are the problem. Like, I have to drive an EV car. I need to drive an EU. I can't drive a truck because of we're going to tear a hole in the ozone layer. It's not going to be you, buddy boy. I tell you this right now. You can have 10 cars running right now and put your foot on all them bitches. Have a mechanism to press the gas on all them bitches. You still ain't going to be able to poison the community as much as these factories are. You're not going to be able to poison the community as much as they are poisoning us by dumping toxic waste into our waters. And they always make us feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough. You're doing what you're supposed to do as somebody who's participating in capitalism. You have no choice. They create these things, give it to you, and give you no other choice, and then blame you for it. Ain't that about a bitch? You built the car. You tell me that I'm tearing a hole in the ozone layer. You made the chemicals. I sprayed them. Oh, you just gave everybody in your house cancer. What? Nigga, you gave everybody in my house cancer. I ain't make that shit. Remember Roundup? I bet y'all don't, because all them old people died from that shit, nigga, and they swept that shit up under the rug. And they didn't sweep up under the rug. They had a fucking commercial on, not on cable television, not on certain YouTube ads where people are going to be able to see it. They had it on regular fucking TV. Have you caught cancer? Have you used Roundup in the last 10 to 5 years and blah, blah? You may be compensated for this and that. Oh, I've been using Roundup for 30 years. Dead. Damn. Now we won't even talk about it no more, because the people who's affected by it is dead. The same people who was affected by the empire giving them land in Florida, caught cancer, died, gone. We are the reason why this shit is happening to us. I would never let y'all motherfuckers make me believe that I'm doing more than a motherfucking empire who dump literal toxic waste, nuclear waste into drinkable water. The same motherfuckers who are using fresh water that can be used to bathe you and keep your children hydrated, they use this to power some fucking computers to tell you that the sky is green, to undress some children. Crazy. Now look at this shit. I was looking at this yesterday. Look at this shit.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mark Ruley, Police Chief of the City of Brooklyn Park. Behind me is a bunch of amazing police chiefs that are here in support of a very short but very important message that we want to share with you. What you won't hear from any of us today is rhetoric of abolish ICE or that there shouldn't be immigration enforcement. The truth is, immigration enforcement is necessary for our national security and for local security. But how it's done is extremely important. In fact, we have a long history of working exceptionally well with our federal partners, including ICE agents, and we have seen the best of them perform their job extremely well in the past. With that said, recently, as the last 2 weeks, we, as law enforcement community, have been receiving endless complaints about civil rights violations in our streets from US citizens. What we're hearing is they're being stopped in traffic stops or on the street with no cause and being forced to demand paperwork to determine if they are here legally. As this went on over the past 2 weeks.
That's why I'm like, bro, you never know who's around. These people use these Bibles and this Christian bullshit to, hey, love. If you need if you want to join, let me know. I can send you an email. But matter of fact, let me see if I can copy. I shouldn't have a lot of inboxes. I just sent you an invite if you wanted to join. If I PayPal, you don't dox me. All right. All right, I promise not to dox your real name. Romulo. Forgive me. I got a Midwestern accent. I got a Detroit accent. It's not gonna let me pronounce that. Thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. I definitely appreciate that. And I also sent you an invite if you would like to join. This is a new member of RBN. If you guys don't know, you in Detroit? What? Nigga, come see me. Damn, that's what's up. Shit, I'm on the east side. Damn. My boyfriend lives in now, so lives there, so now oh, that's what's up. Your boyfriend, a Detroit nigga, he from the west side or the east side? that's a very important question. He better not say I'm from Detroit. He really be from Inkster or something. Ran like them niggas be from E-course. But where's that one video? Yeah, they're trying to charge Don Lemon with the KKK Act. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. Right? I really don't care. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? I don't give a fuck about Don. This artist called Crooked Eye. He got a song, but I'm surrounded by these Don Lemons. What was that song? What's that? Brainwashed? He had a line when he talked about Don Lemon, bro. King Crooked, brainwashed. Yep, brainwashed nigga. Yep. Man. They ain't gonna let me type in the N-word. But I know it's this line. I want to get it right because he called this nigga out years ago, bro. And now that they get like, you know, it's like what I just said earlier, bro, about how niggas do these tricks, how they do these flips, how they do these motherfucking all these tricks for the empire. They be the empire's dog, but as soon as the empire don't want you no more and they found the new lapdog, all these people have been reformed and they can see the way. The same with Joy Reid. Now that she's a little bit more radical, oh, you got fired by MSNBC, you got fired from being a mouthpiece for the empire, and now, oh, well, they shouldn't have did a genocide. Now you want to call it a genocide. Now you want to be with the workers. Nigga, no, bro. Don't come over here with that bullshit, bro. You a liar. You know what I'm saying? Grifting ass niggas, bro. Niggas ain't been over here. Hold on, what do you say? Oh, here we go. I don't know what y'all on. Just leave me the fuck alone. Every day another sucker's home. What the fuck was your mother on? Some of that propaganda fluid. I seen it all before. That's how I do it. Dehumanizing entire population before extermination in the whole nation. Clap when you do it. Clap, clap, clap. Your loyalties lie with the vultures. They send you here to infiltrate the culture. Red Papa bitches how they culture. Soldier, be a soldier. Got it. Try to good at MK. I know when the enemy's in the building. Hey, there you go right there. He looks like us. He's a chameleon. You a brainwashed nigga. Hold on. Hold on. Just leave me the. That's because you're brainwashed. They weaponize those. You a brainwash. I don't get the fluid. You've seen it all before. You here to infiltrate the culture. Red Papa bitches how they culture. Soldier, be a soldier. Got it. Try to good at MK. I know when the enemy's in the building. But yeah, fuck Don Lemon. I don't give a fuck. Cause that nigga said, I'm surrounded by these Don Lemons. Man, I done seen so many fake ass journalists come up. Everybody can call themselves a journalist. But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them niggas suck, bro. They don't be doing their own work. They don't be doing their own work. And to keep it real, a lot of these people are backed by billionaires anyway. So I won't even consider themselves journalists. I would consider them mouthpieces because they don't ever even say nothing radical. Like, bro, times be calling for people to like call for death. Like, I'm not sitting here and I never sugarcoat. If you're new to the channel, I would never sugarcoat anything. Sometimes we have to call for death. And people with these large platforms try to walk around and try to tiptoe and around eggshells when we really should be calling for heads. Like, let's keep it real. The police, like, I keep on trying to explain to everyday people when we talk about the war on black people through the police. I asked them what does it consider to be a war? You know what I'm saying? What does it make it to be considered a war, right? That's when over 1,000 people or so die in a year, right? And I explained to them, over 1,000 people a year die by the hands of the police. Is that not considered a war on the people? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what y'all want us to do. Besides not chop their heads off, because I'm not about to sit here and I'm not about to sit here and hold nobody's hands and be like, oh well, it can get better. Like, no, I don't think so. I think this is it. I think America has reached its peak. I think neoliberalism has run his course. Real shit. Shit, we should have known neoliberalism was over when those chips that was $4 went to $2. We should have known that. We should have known something was coming. Hey, they just invaded the shit out of the Middle East. They invaded the shit out of the Middle East, and then our gas prices got higher. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is this? Yeah, I remember that. Thanks, Obama. I remember that. I remember he gave a police precinct a jet, police department a jet. I remember he gave one of them some tanks. I remember some of them had bazookas and anti-air fucking missiles and shit. I'm like, what the fuck do a police department need this for? And we got to remember, like, a lot of this shit just money laundering, bro. Like, a lot of this shit is money laundering. And, a lot of people get blinded by the fact that America has spent the most on their military, right? But that don't make us the strongest military. Like, we get our asses whooped, y'all. I don't think y'all understand how much America really get their asses whooped. So yeah, a lot of this is just money laundering. We spend the most on our military because it's a lot of ways that we can, wash money legally. Because there's no way a lot of these pieces should cost millions upon millions of dollars. It don't take that much to produce that. But that's what happens when your whole thing is built on capitalism. Is everybody trying to pick? Everybody trying to pick something off of the top. Everybody trying to skim something off the top to the point that you have nothing anymore. It's like, do y'all remember coin chippers? Y'all remember why our coins why they put coins, why they make coins have ragged edges now? Because people was chipping away at those fucking coins to the point that the money didn't even weigh anything, and it didn't even fucking, Russia has the strongest military, but for some reason they don't leftists get mad when the U.S. ain't number one for some reason. And for somebody to be a leftist and to be pro-war, like, Americans have bastardized too many fucking organizations, too much language. Nigga, how can you be a leftist? How can you call yourself an anti-communist and be pro-war if it's not pro-war against these motherfuckers? Not them motherfuckers, them motherfuckers. You pro-war against other working class people and you call yourself a leftist? I don't give a fuck how good the brainwashing was, the Russiagate brainwashing was. Ain't no way you're gonna get me to be like, oh yeah, we should bomb Russians. Yeah, we should just kill them all because they all like this. They all like this one person that I made up in my head that's totally imaginary. They all like this. We should just get rid of them. Ain't no way. Military hammer cost like $15. That was 1996. Man, you'll be surprised how many corporations from Home Depot and all of these motherfuckers got, they do these contracts. They do these contracts for their friends in the military. They do these contracts for private militaries, private armies, and they are washing money, bro. Like they are washing money. There's no different from a millionaire buying a painting for $15 million, and all I did was take a shit in the middle of a fucking canvas. They all friends. They just making money. They just washing money through each other. I give you these hot bills. You make them, you know what I'm saying? Not so hot. We wash them. You return it back to me. And guess what? I get you a house. You wanted that new Bentley, right? I can get you a new Bentley. Wash some money from me. I got you, bro. Just I need you to wash probably like a couple of $1 million. We're gonna do like 10 million, some small. Wash like $10 million from me. I can get you a Bentley. I can get you that new house. Yeah, the one on the water. I can get that paid for. I just need you to wash this money for me, and you're gonna benefit. And that's where we are at with capitalism. Like everybody trying to. Nope, I'm about to talk about Desi Banks now. I just want to go take a piss before I want to talk about him. Actually, a lot of my audience may not even know about Desi Banks. So let's talk about the comedian Desi Banks. Because I say comedian quotations because that nigga is not funny to me. And I can see why Mossad would use him for for recruitment, because look, this is his thing. When you wearing white Air Force Ones, oh, you feeling good? I'm not threatening nobody. When you wearing black Air Force Ones, oh, I'm gonna shoot everybody. I'm gonna rob niggas. I'm gonna kill it. Blah blah. When you when you take your white girlfriend to the hood for the first time, and when you go to the suburbs as a black man for the first time, that's his fucking comedy. That's what he called comedy. Let's take a look at some of the shit that he called comedy. Let me share my screen with you guys. Now, it might be he funny. That shit ain't ha funny. Let's see. Just to get everybody familiar with what's going on. Let's see. Where is it? Matter of fact, how it is on a white Air Force One's date with a girl. I'm wearing some black shoes, so that means I'm gangster. I'm wearing a size D. I'm smoking that Zaza. That's what that means. I'm smoking Zaza. This is what y'all want.
It's so man, we already motherfucking like your ass in the fucking car, girl. God damn. Find that. Dancing to pay your tuition, girl. I wanna know what you're paying through. You want a boutique or you want to sell house? Just the door ain't open, my bad.
So yes, let me get on the alligator steak, and also for her, let her do the octopus. I got the fresh octopus on here.
Yeah, but it's cooked.
Oh, it is cooked. So is that the squid octopus from SpongeBob? No. Okay. We like everything well done. It's season. You know what I'm saying? We don't like no pink for real, unless you know. I'm just playing. Damn, they ain't got no better ass music in this bitch, babe. This booty's boring and I want to see this. What? Yeah, let me get hot wing and some french fries. What you want, babe?
I can't talk right. I got these black forward on. I got these black force on. I'm from the side. Even though I was just talking correctly earlier. I'm from the side. I got on black forward. This is comedy. This is what y'all call comedy. And this is where I say meme comedy. This is what I call stretching out meme comedy. Like that meme was supposed to be just a meme, right? Like some people got away with it. Some people did good songs about black forces, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. But this is just stretching it out way too much. And it's not funny. It's not funny, right? Now, this is why I say I can see him being used, but you know what? People do it right. This is one person who done it right. I'm gonna share this. He's from Detroit, where I'm from. He did it right.
When you write, your tone influences how readers respond. With Grammarly,
son of a bitch. This is actual comedy, you know, comedy, rap, whatever the fuck you want to call it. What's funnier than that shit?
Dang! Broke ass niggas, who got next?
I do.
Broke ass niggas? Hell no!
That ball ain't even come back down. That nigga kicks, bro.
A nigga about to get robbed in these black forces. I'm about to steal from your job in these black forces. I black a nigga eye in these black forces. Don't a nigga want to pry in these black forces. I steal your AC in these black forces. I'll take your TV in these black forces. You don't want to see me in these black forces. Everything come free in these black forces. You see a nigga with these, you better not trust him. We can run, we can fight, and we'll not scuff. Come here. If your nigga got these, you do not love him. You probably got some ashy knees and do not rub him.
That's a little bit funnier than Desi Banks, bro. Let's talk about the topic, the situation on hand. This man is being used by Mossad for recruitment. And it is nothing new. It is nothing new. And this man went on Twitter yesterday to talk about, you know, what is happening, because Max Blumenthal, if y'all do not know, Max Blumenthal is a great journalist. Shout out to Max Blumenthal, great friend of RBN. And, you know, that's one of my white boys. He cool in my book. So he said, let me share my screen with you guys. Boom, 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 boom. He came out to clear up rumors. He said, when things are going good for you, come on, motherfucker, move. Trust me, the enemy do things to try to distract and steal your joy, to knock you off your pivot. Life can throw you crazy things that you don't know or understand. Just stay focused and lean on, not on your own understanding. What, bro? Niggas like, oh, he guilty. He guilty. This is another great friend of the show, Nico. If things going good for you means using your account to recruit Zionists for a genocidal state, I'm glad the enemy is out there trying to steal your joy. Hope they steal more than that, you fucking sellout. You are a whole bitch. And this enemy, quote unquote, enemy bullshit does not fly with niggas these days. You hoard yourself out to a foreign genocidal government. Fuck this coward ass shit. Everybody on your team who okayed this shit, some hoes too. Max had reached out again, said, Desi, we have been trying to we've been trying to reach you for a comment on a report about your LLC being used to buy ads for Israeli Mossad assassination agency. Google suspended your account today for outrageous violations. It's time to explain what is happening there, sir. No, I ain't say that, but He said the last. He didn't say the last part. Shut the fuck up. So, but this isn't anything new. They will always use entertainers to try to recruit people either through the military, Mossad, prison. It don't matter. Some way. Hey, I can't afford nothing right now. I usually have ad blocker. I'm sorry. But they always use entertainers. And Malcolm X had said this. Malcolm X had explained to us why we shouldn't listen to black entertainers or any entertainers for that fact when it comes to revolution and leadership. Like, you can tell us where you stand. We understand that. We want to hear your voice where you actually stand. Do you stand by, these hideous fucking atrocities going on, or what's going on? But they will always use entertainers, especially black entertainers, because not only is hip hop, one of the most influential, genres in this world, music can control you. I would never downplay, the grip that music can have on a person's brain, especially, people who are mentally ill, who don't know when things are being, fed to them, who don't know like what is going on in the real world. So it can be very dangerous, and they would use these people to try to divide us or try to get them to fight for them. And it's not just comedians. We have what's his name? NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy. What the hell he just said about something about Trump? Everything about Trump, something about Trump. I understand Trump pardon you, but you don't have to suck his dick every day. They can't try you a second time, NBA. They can't try you a second time. So just say fuck Trump. I finessed you. I paid $1 million for that pardon. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Fuck, it's still fuck you. But no, he tripled down on his support for Donald Trump. He has a song in support of Donald Trump, and he just came out yesterday and saying he still support Donald Trump. It's not only NBA Youngboy. You have Lil Wayne. Wearing a MAGA hat. Lil Wayne, you are a felon. You can't even fucking vote, my nigga. Why are you trying to influence people to vote? You have Nicki Minaj, and she have been told you, I'm a Republican like Mitt Romney. You broke hoes fucking up the economy. I mean, she been told you, y'all just refuse to listen, but they use these people to try to get us be patriotic, to try to grind, hustle. Oh, you see this new chain? Yeah, I grind. I hustle hard to get this chain. No, the fuck they didn't. They sucked a dick to get that chain. And no offense to my gay niggas, but them rappers be sucking dicks to get those chains, bro. And y'all motherfuckers ain't about to be lying to me. And sometimes the chains don't even be theirs. They be either renting it or being used as a billboard. Right? Because when you see these rappers who barely even stretch over $100,000 in sales, and they wearing all this Balenciaga, they wearing all this motherfucking Gucci, they wearing $10,000 shoes, a $10,000 white tee. How can they afford that? They are a walking billboard. They don't own that shit. They don't even own their own soul. They don't own their own soul. So when the empire or the music industry tells you to do something in favor of the empire, they're going to do it because they don't want to lose their ground. They don't want to lose this. They don't want to, hey, you told me to support Trump. I support Trump. Fuck it. What you want? What is it? And now you have people openly supporting Republicans, black people, openly supporting Republicans and white supremacist talking points, talking about we're going to protect Christians in Nigeria by bombing them. Okay, well, we're going to save some rape victims by raping them. You don't make any sense to me. And I would never fall for that propaganda. I'm way too smart to fall for that type of propaganda. But they always will use entertainers because as they killed off our leaders, sometimes, not all the times, but we don't have the Fred Hamptons anymore. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the Bobby Seals on the ground anymore. We don't have the Malcolm X's anymore. So what is the closest thing to black people? Our entertainers. Who do we look at as leaders? And, it's fucked up that we do, but there's a lot of comedians. It's a lot of rappers, it's actors, it's entertainers, it's millionaires who probably came from our neighborhood, who probably came from our background and made it. So they will use them to try to, garnish support for the empire. And look, whether that be Democrats or Republican, they still trying to get you to support the empire. You have Plies of all rappers. Bussy, baby. That Plies. Talking in politics like he know what the fuck he talking about. See, they didn't want to vote for the woman because they racist and they misogynist, and all they had to do was vote for the woman. We wouldn't have been in the boat. See, they got us in the bike seat right now. We're in the bike seat. We're in the bike seat. We ain't even driving the boat. Nigga, you don't know shit about what you talking about. Democrats gave you a couple of talking points. And you saying it. And Republicans gave Lil Wayne some talking points and he's saying it. But guess what? All of the motherfuckers benefit from neoliberalism. All of the motherfuckers benefit from the empire. Whether there was a conservative in office at the time or a Republican in office at the time, they all gained millions while you got poor. And they telling you how you should think and how your ideology should align. Nigga, if you had any motherfucking ideology besides capitalism, you wouldn't be as rich as you are in the first place. And if you were that rich, you would be distributing that wealth among your people from the community that you came from. And I'm not saying that these rappers don't do giveaways or some charity events, but let's not act like these charity events isn't in the name of their record companies. Let's not act like this isn't just a way to wash money and write it off your taxes. Because if they actually cared, they will actually be losing money in these investments, building parks, building schools, building something, Boys and Girls Club. But the thing is, there is little to no profit. There is little to no profit in building a school unless you are getting paid by the government, by the Rockefeller family to push certain agendas. If you're going to build a school, you cannot teach them what actually happened to people during the Atlantic trans-slave or people rebelling against workers, how we got unions and women rights, child labor laws. You cannot teach them these things. You got to teach them Christopher Columbus came over here and explored the Americas. You got to teach them that the Pilgrims and the whites got along. The Pilgrims and the Native Americans got along. You got to tell them that, your people weren't conquerors. Your people didn't stand up for you. You got to teach them that your people, black people, Africans sold each other. That's what you have to teach. So if you're not in it, you know what I'm saying, to really change these children mindset, then you in it for profit. And there's no profit. There is no profit in actually building community as a capitalist. Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to be like, hold on, nigga. This nigga just built a motherfucking school. This nigga just built a park. This nigga just built a library. And he's just a fucking rapper. He's just some fucking rapper. Why the fuck are our officials not doing this? Then the whole grift is gone. The whole grift is gone. All of these entertainers are grifting off of your dollar. All of these people acting like they so informed. Even fucking Eminem sitting up there getting mad because Trump used one of his songs. But then he's going to turn around and use it. Let Joe Biden, Mr. 92 Crime Bill, use his song. And I understand. As a rich white man, I might be a liberal too. But Eminem, don't act like you are so above it all. Don't act like you are so informed. Because you're not. You're just a Trump-hating liberal. You are a Trump-hating liberal. That's it. You cried about Obama leaving. You cried about Camilla losing. You are a fucking liberal. All of these people, stop listening to these entertainers because they all are paid by somebody. They all are paid by somebody to keep you divided, to keep you ignorant. And Desi Banks isn't no different from any of these motherfuckers. That's just the only motherfucker that we caught so far that was on a hush-hush about it. It was on a hush-hush about it. NBA YoungBoy, Lil Wayne, they feel like they can do anything. They feel like they can say anything that they want. And I feel like they can too because the audience is going to back them up. Well, I don't support Trump, but I still love NBA YoungBoy. Well, if you don't support Trump, you shouldn't support NBA YoungBoy. Because I don't support Biden. I stopped listening. Do you know how hard it was for me to stop listening to Eminem every day? A nigga that was born in the early 90s, growing up on Eminem, I damn near had a fucking a relapse. A withdrawal. You know how hard it was for me to break up with Eminem? I said, okay, nigga, this is the last straw. I'm tired of your liberal white ass. I'm tired of your ass. First, you were snatching tonsils out of Hillary Clinton. You were snatching tonsils out of her throat and feeding her sherbet. Now you licking the same ice cream cone for fucking Joe Biden, nigga. Man, fuck you, bro. Fuck you, man. Eminem don't suck. Eminem is cold, bro. I ain't about to sit here and act like Eminem ain't a wordsmith. Eminem is one of the best wordsmiths that we have today. But that don't pardon the way he think and the way he move. He should be way more radical. As a motherfucker who came from Detroit, who seen Detroit, become what it is, and just looking in from the outside looking in, you don't even have to live here anymore. You still live in Michigan. Nigga, you should have been way more radical. You should have been way more radical. Motherfucking, and not only NBA YoungBoy, you got Kodak Black saying the same shit. Kodak Black keep sucking Trump dick. This isn't just some people who just like, this is the real agenda. This is the real agenda that everybody keep on saying immigrants have on us. The gay people have an agenda. The trans people have an agenda. This is the agenda that they want black people on. They want black people in the alt-right pipeline. They are making hip-hop an all-right pipeline. Hip-hop was a rebellion. It was birthed because of the civil rights. And they are trying to change it. They're trying to derail our train into an alt-right pipeline. And we are sitting here, well, he don't support him, but I still love his music. Man, fuck you, nigga. This shit is crazy. Panther Chopper is indeed comrade. About to talk to elderly Blair Emerson about it. He was there during the assassination. Trump Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. about Mark Clark and go to a pro survivor. Okay. What you mean 50 Cent ain't never been political? That nigga came out against Madani. He come out against socialism. He came out against socialism so hard, bro. He's a Trump supporter. 50 Cent is a fucking Trump supporter, bro. How did y'all miss this? He is a fucking right winger. He's a capitalist with a capital KKK, nigga. He don't give a fuck who he make his money off of. And I'm not even a Madani supporter. I don't even fuck with Madani. But to sit here and act like this is the end of New York. Oh my God. My nigga, tell the truth. You are only building that motherfucking he are building some, what was he building? Some studio. He built a studio, I think, in Louisiana to try to avoid taxes that New York would normally charge him. That's all these motherfuckers do. Make money off of us and then avoid paying taxes. While we still paying taxes every fucking year by year, day by day, paying taxes, and these motherfuckers find loopholes to avoid them. You don't think that you had enough money, man? Like, bro, you don't think that you have enough money? How many skyrise apartments can you live in? How many cars do you want your ass to sit in? How many cars can you actually drive in one lifetime? How much money can you actually spend in one lifetime? Because you can't even spend $1 billion in one lifetime. If you do, you just a dumbass. Maybe you should stop buying coffee. Oh yeah, all these motherfuckers, Trump supporting ass. It's either they Trump supporters or they Democrat supporters. It don't matter. They all support neoliberalism. They all support capitalism. They're not going to support a system that's going to make you benefit more. It's going to make you benefit more. They not. And it sucks because a lot of these people came from gang banging, backgrounds. A lot of these people come from poor environments. You would think that they want the same thing for everyone, but they don't. They don't, because they know if you get up, you ain't gonna have time to listen to no fucking NBA young boy. If you was organizing, you ain't got time to listen to no fucking Kodak Black. Even if you do, it ain't gonna be like, Please check this out. You have to remember Agent Orange, Coattail Pro. We have everything. We have so many agencies against us, y'all. We have to be careful about the mouthpieces that we put up, that we make famous. We have to be careful. Do they really align with us politically? Really? Like, do they really align with us politically? No. So we have to be careful. We cannot let these motherfuckers talk for us like they are, a leader of any black community. You're not. You want to know how these rappers? You want to know how these rappers aren't leaders in their own black communities? Because niggas like me rob their ass when they come back. I'm gonna rob you, bro. I'm not sugarcoating anything. If I see you on the east side of Detroit in a $500,000 car with a $200,000 fucking watch, $1 million chain on, $10,000 shirt, you're gonna get stripped. And the only reason why you're getting stripped is because you didn't pay up in the first. Like, nigga, you came back stunting on us. You didn't come back and say, "This is how I made it, bro. Let's sit down. Let's have this meeting. Hey, look, these are people I had to go through, but I made it through here, so y'all ain't got to go through that." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring you in like this. Y'all don't do none of that shit. You try to ride around our neighborhoods and your fancy little rentals and your nice little glass chains. You know what I'm saying? We don't figure out it's fake until we actually rob you. But you trying to stun on niggas. You trying to stun on niggas like it's all good in the hood. It ain't, bro. It ain't. We starving out here. We starving out here. And you just got $2 million just on you. Really. You got $2 million to blow on shoes, a car, a watch, but you will not buy a building in your community for $20,000, put $50,000 in that bitch, open up a daycare, say, open something. Open something. You got $200,000 to put on a watch that you can't even wear every day. You put diamonds in it that devalues the fucking watch. So you can't even sell it for how much you bought it for. And you think a nigga like me shouldn't rob you? You're lucky I didn't kill you. You're lucky I didn't have you on War Star stripping down, man. Because that's all you do. Y'all take from the communities. We make you motherfuckers rich. And then you turn your nose up and start talking shit on songs like, what 21 Savage said? Oh, my ops so broke, we shoot at the bus. The same niggas who ride in the bus who's listening to your funky ass, stupid ass music every fucking day, the same nigga who stream your fucking music, y'all talk shit about us. Y'all become millionaires and just forget about class solidarity. Or you riding a Honda Civic and I got your bitch in a fucking Audi, wherever the fuck you fucking my bitch in today. Where you fucking my bitch at? A mansion, a fucking yacht. Where she at today, my nigga? Let y'all tell her, y'all fuck my bitch every motherfucking day. Where she at? Oh, she on the yacht with you? Oh, she talk about how much I'm broke? Okay, yeah. Man, y'all niggas some fucking clowns. That's why y'all ass get robbed. Stop coming to the motherfucking hood. Act like shit is all good. When you, nigga, come back with something. Don't come back with empty hands, bro. Don't come back with a handful of money to your face because you're going to get a gun in your fucking face. I'm being straight the fuck real with you. I'm being straight the fuck real with you, bro, because nigga, you got to think about this. People have done more for less. For less. They have robbed liquor stores. If I see you with over $200,000 on your shit, bro, you getting robbed, man. You getting robbed. It's only right. If you ain't got no charities in the neighborhood, you don't got no nonprofits, you don't have people, you're not paying people, you know what I'm saying, with all the millions that you have accumulated from this community, then it's only right that we robbed you because that's what you're doing to the people. That's what you're doing to the people. You are robbing your community and don't even think about giving back. Before you even think about giving back, you'll go buy a chain from a fucking Korean or Asian. You'll go to fucking, what's his name, Johnny, wherever the fuck. Y'all go to New York and go get y'all fucking grills before you think about helping people in the hood get their fucking dental together. $200,000. You know how many people that you can help with their fucking dental? Just by putting something on it? Just by giving them a boost? No, I'm gonna spend it on the car that I'm not gonna be able to afford the repairs on. I'm gonna spend $1 million on the car, and my oil change cost $20,000. My wheels cost $10,000. I'm gonna tell you right now, them chains ain't worth shit. Better ask some Chicago niggas when Young Bird came up here and got his shit snatched. That shit was glass, nigga. Niggas be faking the funk. Stop faking the funk, bro. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Niggas out here starving. The kids ain't got no shoes in the winter. Ain't no food in the refrigerator. There's barely clothes on the back. They rags. Ain't no water in the faucets. You can't flush the toilet. Stop coming here thinking you all good, my nigga. Because I'm going to remember these. I remember all you rappers, bro. I remember all you motherfuckers who turned y'all back on the black community and try to say, this is what the black community need. Nigga, you don't know what the black community need. You haven't been a part of the black community since you signed your first fucking deal. You moved out there with the motherfucking honkies. Instead of rebuilding your community, instead of making your community safe with the millions of dollars that you have made throughout this community, you go spend it in Hunky Land, in Crocker Town, and pay their motherfucking taxes. Talking about you feel safe about around a whole bunch of rich white people. You feel safer. You feel safer around a whole bunch of rich white people who call you monkey and wonder how you even got that house every day. Calling the police on you if they hear your kids playing just a little bit too loud. That's who you feel safe by. Nigga, if I ever get a couple of $1 million, I'm buying a whole block on 6 Mile. I'm just build a big ass house. I'm going back to the hood. That's the safest place I've ever been. I travel around America. You know where I'm not safe? The places I'm not from. The places I don't do anything for. Imagine me moving to fucking Tennessee. I hit the lottery and moved to Tennessee. No, nigga, we about to rebuild the East Side. I'm about to rebuild the East Side in my image. You about to see my face everywhere. If y'all live in Michigan, y'all know that one lawyer that y'all see on every motherfucking billboard, the white lady. I don't know if she white or Russian, something. She got that long ass name. Yeah, I'm gonna be just like that. Oh yeah, I'm rebuilding this shit in my whole image, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Everything. I'm about to own everything. I don't give a fuck about profit. I don't give a fuck about profit because you know what I'm going to do? Once I get it in my name, I'm going to release it to the community. I'm going to make sure that they have a ground. I'm going to make sure they have an organization to run and keep this. And I'm going to help fund them and find other organizations to fund programs like this, to keep them well-oiled, to keep them going. I've been to Nashville. We went to Nashville. Yeah, we went to Nashville. Tennessee is a scary place to be. From the hills, the mountains, the white people looking at you like, what are you doing here, boy? No, I'm playing. Wasn't that bad. Nashville wasn't that bad. But it is scary though. It is scary. I would never betray my people. I would never betray my city. Like right now, I live out in West Bloomfield. I don't never hide that. You know, I don't. But that wasn't my thing. You know, I live with my family. I live with my girlfriend. So, you know, she felt like that was the best spot for us at the moment. But if I ever had money, and if I ever had something to enough to make a change in the community, I'm gonna do that because when I did have a little bit of money, I bought my motherfucking building. And I used my platform to help rebuild my fucking that building. You know, we gutted that fucking building, gutted it, and it's totally different from what it was. I'm not going back on my word because I'm not a weak man. I feel like only weak men just try to squiggle their way out of fights. Like, oh well, what you want? There's nothing I can do. That's just the way the world is. Well. We need to change the world, fuck nigga. Keep Fred in your life, fuck nigga. That's just how the way the world is. That's just how it is, man. That's some of the most weakest shit I've ever heard, bro. Like these people disgust me, bro. It's been like this for years. It's gonna be like this when we die. Shit, not if I have anything to say about it. Better stand for something to die. Man, you better stand for something. I'm telling y'all. All right, let's talk about some good news real quick. Some good news out on the side. Ain't that how they say it? Ain't that how they say out there in the side? Let's talk about the side real quick. On Jacksonville, Florida. This is where my people is from. My people is from Jacksonville, Florida. So I'm in to contact my auntie. I'm gonna talk to her about this.
Orange Park in Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, I just seen a video say y'all down there shooting at ice. They say y'all down down there, letting that leg go at the motherfucker down there. They said y'all screaming, dude, on the leg going.
I don't know. Why would they play with them Florida niggas, man? Them niggas not
That's
playing.
how y'all gotta do it. That's how y'all gotta do it. The rest of the counties need to jump on the board. They'll get their ass up out of here. When they be looking at the roof of a couple of them looking at the roof of the motherfucking church, they'll get their ass up out of Florida. They must ain't know we different down here. Who didn't tell them this is different?
Man, it is so beautiful to see my people actually with a backbone, actually fighting back. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see. Actually fighting back against tyranny. And it brings a smile to my face when I see motherfucking shit like this. You got niggas bringing out dragon breath, y'all.
Greenville. It's the officer's patrol car, headlights facing us, sparks flying there. The suspect's vehicle pulls up.
Man, I don't think it was a police officer. I think they said the police officer wasn't in there at the time, but that was a message sent. That's how you send a fucking message. You don't put on no motherfucking furry suit and go fucking protest in front of ICE fucking encampments, nigga. You don't go out there in front of the police station and say we shall overcome. Michael Max already told us, anytime we out there singing we shall overcome, the system has failed you, nigga. This is the type of shit we should be doing.
Officer's patrol car, headlights facing us, and the sparks flying there.
Did you count that?
Headlights facing us.
A bit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we was letting them bitches go. Imagine that just melting the motherfucking ice. Melting ice, baby.
Headlights facing us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. The suspect's vehicle pulls up and then drives away.
In a Honda Civic, nigga. Hey, I fuck with the Hondas. You already know me. I'm a big Honda fan. Shout out to all my Honda niggas. In the Honda Civic, nigga. That wasn't no fireworks. That was dragon breath. That was from a shotgun. And let me show you guys the aftermath. I forgot to show you guys the aftermath. That was dragon breath.
Investigators have not yet said exactly at that patrol car.
About. Man, that motherfucker would have tore their bottom half apart. Now that's a motherfucking message. Stop fucking with us, bitch.
You can see those holes there.
And I've seen some people, oh, I'm glad the officer was okay. Nigga, I'm not. We have no idea what this cop that drove this car has done to that community for that person to take it that far to pull up on the police department and spray that bitch with dragon breath and cruise off like this motherfucker's Debo on a beach cruiser. That's not disliking the police. That's just not a motherfucker who was a protester that said defund the police. That's a motherfucker who has been a victim and is trying to turn the tables on the police. A warning has been issued here.
Charred remains on that side of that vehicle. The camera there, the side mirror, just melting away.
God. Man, that is so beautiful, bro. Yo, no, you ain't about to pursue a nigga with dragon. Man, what? Man, police know who to pick on. Police pick on people who's coming home from work. They pick on immigrants. They pick on, women and children. They ain't about to pick on somebody who got a gun that can fight back. They got spot shotters in the hood and still don't come by until a fucking hour later. If there's a real, if somebody's shooting in the air, they ain't try to patrol. But if somebody actually got shot and we actually reported it to the police, they ain't coming until like an hour later. And don't let me talk about, the EMS will come here before the fucking police will. The EMS will come before the police will. So, yeah. They is not fucking with somebody who is willing to take a life for a life. It gets to a point. We have no idea that police officer that drove that victim or may work for that police department has done to the people in that community. And we know that the police is dirty as fuck. Some of us have lived experience with the police. I have been robbed by the police. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have been robbed by the police. I've been robbed by the police, but I ain't gonna act like I wasn't doing illegal shit. But they supposed to lock me up, not keep me in the trap, right? They only keep me out because they can rob me again and make more money. They make more money off of me being a drug dealer and being out and me paying my dues. They me being in fucking prison and making the money for the state. They don't get money off of commission. Like, hey, that nigga locked up, you don't get commission off every year he do. So that's just a one payment thing, my nigga. I need to continuously get paid. Shit, I remember me and my baby mama, when we lived in Ohio, we was getting a ride from this lady named Star, our next door neighbor. And the police had pulled us over. And they went through all our shit. They took our 3.5. I ain't gonna lie. My baby mama wasn't in prison right now. I'll call her right now and be like, remember they robbed us for that 3.5? She be like, hell yeah. I'm like, yeah. Ohio, nigga, Toledo's robbed us for a 3.5, nigga. Now imagine how many people that they do that to a day. Nigga, they can have pounds in that bitch, nigga. Like, yeah, go ahead. Go home. We're gonna catch you again because we know you drive while you smoking. Never understood how my older sister could hide drugs in an impounded car. She knew where to hide stuff. Man, you gotta know. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, especially when you're moving them drugs. Back in the days, man, it used to be way different. Like drugs is way different. They used to be way harder on weed. So a lot of people adapt to actually, hiding their weed to, hiding their cocaine, hiding their heroin, hiding that meth. They know how to get away with it. You got to be a real detective sometimes to actually find that. Like, I know y'all be seeing those raids with those big bust where they have it in like this little bitty compartment on the 18-wheeler or some shit like that. And you be like, somebody snitched because ain't no fucking way they found that, right? Yeah. Okay. Why does my my TikTok keep doing that? But before we get back to some other shit, I want to talk about where the fuck is this? This mouse did not work right on this table. I need a mouse pad. Where the fuck is this study? Oh, here we go. Some good news for the working class community. And you know what? I always say this, capitalism and capitalists, it doesn't make any sense because they never think anything through, right? Because I always ask this question to people who are in support of AI and, automation taking over jobs, whether that be, McDonald's, Arby's, factories, et cetera, et cetera. I ask them this. If the working class do not have jobs and everything is automated and everything is AI, where are you guys going to get money from? And, people in support of AI never have answers, of course, but the truth is where they're going to get money from is you in prison. Because they just made it illegal to be homeless in a couple of states. They are getting rid of certain child labor laws. So, even your child can be enslaved. So that's where that's where they plan on getting their money from. But the AI bubble is just like the NFT bubble. Everybody thought NFT was some new revolutionary currency, just like how they still talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still around somehow, but yeah, just like the NFTs, the AI bubble was going to pop. And everybody who has been watching has been, saying this like, oh yeah, no, that's not how things work. Like you guys are trying to, you guys trying to fast track this. Like, no, this type of conditioning is going to take like hundreds of years to us to even move forward with something like this. Like y'all trying to fast track this, it's not going to work, and people are going to catch on, and people are going to burn down your buildings. They're going to trash your robots. It's not going to look good. So, pretty sure a lot of you have seen this. OpenAI is rapidly losing money and is projected to lose $14 billion in 2026 alone. If they get another round of funding, OpenAI could run out of money. I mean, if they can't get another round of funding, AI could run out of money as soon as 2027. Now, I say good, because for the simple fact, like politics aside, politics aside, but no, I can't even say that because everything is politics, because you guys are taking water from us, fresh drinkable water. What gets me so disgusted about capitalism is they say water isn't a human right. We're not guaranteed fresh drinkable water, but they want to guarantee fresh drinkable water to AI data centers. Again, capitalism and its problem with profit over people. How does this make sense? To take the little bit of fresh water that we do have and ruin it. And it's not like you can recycle the water. That would be an argument, not a good argument, but it would be an argument if you had that ace of spade in your hand, but you don't. You can't even use the water again. It has to be evaporated. So you're taking fresh water that we can be giving to children, animal, plants for a better life, for you to make it easier to undress children on the internet. Because that's what you guys are doing. You guys told us AI was revolutionary, is going to take our jobs, but all I have been seeing AI do is answer dumbass questions for people on Twitter, undress women without their consent, undress children, which is CP. I have yet to see AI take over a job that was actually needed to be taken over. Like, I don't know, going on volcanoes, collecting data, doing that shit, right? Somewhere humans don't have to, don't have to put ourselves in a line of danger anymore, like mining, right? Maybe we should have robots and AI do that. But you try to threaten the working class with AI, and this is why we're not going to let it fly. We're not going to let it fly. And no matter how much fake support that you have on these Twitter pages, on these platforms that you guys control, I will never fall for it. That's like saying that people on the internet, people on Twitter really loves Elon Musk because he has a lot of followers. Nigga, he controlled the fucking website. He can make it look like whatever. I'm not falling for that. People hate Elon Musk. I'm not. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, people talking shit about them ugly ass cyber trucks and Teslas. Bro, this ain't the first time I was robbed by police. When me and my nigga Jamar, it wasn't only me and my nigga Jamar. We was the only ones who got arrested because we was the oldest at the time. It was me, Jamar, my cousin Live, his brother, damn, which brother was that? Freak. Well, anyways, and a couple of our niggas. Basically, we in the hood, we walking around, it's summertime, we ain't doing shit. School out, We about 16, 15, 16 at this time. We rolling up. No, take it. My boy is probably like 6'5". He like 6'5", bro. He our age. He just tall as fuck. But the police know him. You know what I'm saying? The police know him. So it's 2 white women. And they put me and him in cuffs, told the rest of them to get the fuck on because we was old enough to actually get cuffed. Everybody else like 14, 13, shit like that. But we get cuffed. They drove us in the back of our school at Cleveland. If you're from Michigan, you know where Cleveland at. If you're from Detroit, you know where Cleveland High School at. They drove us in the back of Cleveland, rolled up our weed with our blunts, bro. Like, dog, we looking at each other just like this. Bro, what the fuck going on? It's 2 white women, narcos. They narcos though. They're not stripes. These narcos. And white women used to run rampant through Detroit in the early 2000s. I remember that one cop. What was that bitch name? They used to be on fucking between like the east side and west side, Davidson area. Not Pinky. It was a white woman. She was a white narco, bro. But white women used to run rampant in Detroit when weed was illegal. So, anyways, they rolled our shit up, left us in the car, linked on the car, smoked our weed, dropped us back off in the fucking hood. And the thing is this, they ain't dropped us back in our hood. They dropped us back off on the north side. They dropped us off on the north side of Hamtramck. Like, the north side of Hamtramck got a lot of gang activity, and we're not a part of those gangs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it'd be trippy, bro. They be really trying to get niggas killed. They be really trying to get niggas killed, bro. Off some petty shit. They smoked our weed, dropped us off in the blood area, and was like, yeah, walk home. And a walk from north side to Charles, that gotta be like 40 fucking minute walk, man. You gotta go down Joseph Campos, Conant. No, before you even reach Conant, Joseph Campos. Then there's some other big road, you're gonna be walking. You're gonna be walking through Hamtramck. You're gonna be a walking motherfucker. Ain't no telling. Man, because you still like, I don't know. Back in the days, we used to do a whole bunch of bullshit, and I know, like, damn, man, I stole a car from this house and blah, blah, this area. Like, and motherfuckers see me, man, they're gonna kill my ass, boy. They're gonna fuck me up. And they like to play games with your life, bro. They like, shit, your life don't mean nothing because they feel like, hey, what you doing to survive? They look at it like, oh, he don't think it's like me nothing anyway. Like, shit, I'm trying to survive, nigga. I'm stealing because I have to survive. I gotta eat. Ain't no jobs out here. What you want me to do, nigga? Ain't no jobs out here, but there's a lot of crackheads out here. There's a lot of weed heads out here. There's a lot of cracking weed out here. I see the dope boy riding on 26s. Shit. My mama going to work every day, broke as fuck. Got 3 jobs. Dope boy don't even gotta worry. Dope boy mama retired. The fuck you want me to do? You gonna turn down what that nigga say in that parody Fast and the Furious? You gonna turn down a salary of $30,000 after taxes and run away with some beautiful woman on an island with $100 million? Like, yeah, nigga, what you talking about? Of course I am. What are we talking about here? Of course I want to choose a life of crime because the crime it pays. It pays better to be a criminal. It pays better, man. Like, nigga, I don't have to break my back every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? At FedEx for your fucking gluttony and your fucking consumerism, breaking my back for you to get the next fucking plush toy, whatever the fuck you guys be ordering. You see on TikTok and you want to order it. And I ain't, man, fuck that. Nigga, look, I'm going to wait till that nigga want to buy some weed. And then I'm gonna sell it to him. I'm gonna wait till he want to buy some pills, and I'm gonna tell it to him because look, I'm not lifting no more boxes, bro. Like I still do labor work. Don't get me wrong. I still work on houses and shit like that. No, I'm not trying to shit on no labor jobs. I am a laborer, but fuck, I'll be damned if I do labor for another man. If I'm especially a fucking billionaire, and I'm getting what $15 an hour, man. Suck my dick, bro. Man, suck my. I can't do it. No. And another thing that grinds my gears, bro. I got robbed by cops. I was a teenager in the 90s. They took me and my friends' rent money, arrested us, tased my friends, smashed our stuff, sent slander to the paper. We all had minimum wage jobs. Man. And speaking of Jeff Bezos, I was just getting ready to speak on Jeff Bezos because he's another billionaire who's trying to make our life harder. Like even while capitalism is crushing us, we can't even have an escape. They won't even let us have an escape. They're trying to make it to where they have a monopoly on these consoles, a monopoly on, on all the shit. They trying to make it to where we can't own our games anymore. They want us to pay a subscription to play our games. So not only are you making less than 60,000, maybe even 30. Let me keep it real. They only say 60,000 to be nice. Y'all making 30,000. Y'all definitely making 30,000 a year. Yeah. Not only are you making 30,000 a year, you are being robbed. You can't sleep without pills, without drugs, without liquor. There's no rehabilitation for you. Now you can't even find escape through gaming. And I keep, a lot of people, well, a lot of white people, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of white men be like, we should keep gaming out of politics. That's impossible. Because politics is everything, and everything is politics. But they show get political when it comes to black people being in the games, but that's for another fucking show. But they are trying their best to make it to where we don't own a damn thing. Not even a gaming console. Like, we don't even own a house. Can't even own.
Amazon Web Services are happy to announce Jeff Bezos' plan for the future of gaming. Wait, what? What plan? Jeff Bezos believes that with the advancements of AI, gamers will no longer need to buy their own gaming PCs. Instead, gamers will rent computing power in the cloud in order to play their games. Okay, so Jeff Bezos doesn't want us owning our own PCs or games. Yes, exactly. And this isn't just for gaming. All processing power will be done in AI data centers for consumers to access via the cloud. Similar to NVIDIA's cloud gaming, gamers will be charged a monthly subscription for the games they play. So basically, we'll be paying subscriptions for everything, but we will own nothing. Pretty much, yes. All gamers will be able to rent from the cloud instead of storing games locally on their own devices. That sounds awful. I don't want to rent my gaming PC. I want to own it. Good luck buying a gaming PC with the current prices. Right. You caused these prices, and now you're going to make sure that we own nothing. This is...
They won't even give you guys circuits and peanuts anymore. They won't even let you get circuits and peanuts anymore. Capitalism is so fucked that they are coming after the circuits and peanuts. They have nothing left. We are so broke. We are so fucking broke that they are coming for the fucking pennies that we have, bro. They don't care. They like, give it. I don't care what it is. Give it. Like, damn, nigga, can I feed my kids? Like, what? We have no escape. And it's a good and a bad thing. I'm not gonna lie, because it's a good thing because a lot of people do use, like, I use the game to escape certain realities, of course, but I still got to sit here and face reality. Life starts when the church ends. So when that gaming console go off, I still got to be political. I still got to move as a black man in America. I still got to be smart and on my toes. But holy fuck, man, like we can't even get, they already drove the pricing of RAM so sky high. So fucking sky high. We can't even afford the fucking RAM to build these PCs and consoles anymore. And now they're like, oh, well, you can just rent from us. No, look, if you are a gamer, you should be against AI. And no, I'm not saying, you know, AI has been bad to gaming, blah, blah. But if we only can get so little for when we give so much, then it's not even worth it. Because we have children that still go without drinkable water in America, y'all. And if we using AI to give us some half decent game and another DLC that's gonna be just as much as the fucking game, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think we should make some sacrifices as gamers. You know, do not buy another PC. Do not buy another console. Do not buy another. Don't buy any more games. Fuck it. We need to be on a strike. We need to be on a boycott. We need to be out there showing solidarity with these communities. Not only, you know what I'm saying, where they trying to build, where they currently are trying to build these data centers, but where they have their hands at, where they have their hands on in the future, trying to get their hands on for the future. So we should stand in solidarity with all this and against AI, and this will open up, you know, a lot of room for a lot of fucking developers, a lot of people, a lot of working class people who has been doing this for years, and we wonder why games are so shitty. We wonder why games are so shitty now. They have been doing this. They have been practicing this on us for generations now. Everything has been subscription based. The thing is, they have been trying to make it so, they have been trying to make it be like, okay, well, you can buy these loot boxes, right? They're not telling you that you have to pay to play, you have to pay to win. They don't say it like that. They say this is a loot, this is a loot box. And EA have been getting away with this for far too fucking long, and they have been inching with so much that and trying to see how much they can do and how much we would take. But I think we are at the edge right now. I think that we are at the edge where all of our wars are colliding. Like, this is the new console wars. This is the new PC versus console wars. It's PC and console versus AI. Straight the fuck up. Because the graphics isn't worth it. It isn't worth the RAM being $1,000 when it was just $63 last year. It isn't worth it. It isn't worth the taking the power out of everyday people, out of children's hands who want to be gamers, who look up to gamers and know that you can make millions of dollars doing these tournaments and want to get better one day. Don't have the money like me or you do to actually go out there and buy a PS5 or buy a PC. They might have to build their own. They're taking that power out of these children's hands, and they're going to kill the future of gaming itself if we don't stop them. If we don't stop them, they're going to take everything away from us. They already look what they did with the CDs. They say everything's going to be digital now. They don't even want us to have us to own a hard copy, because any day they can just kick us off our subscription for anything. It don't even fucking matter. And a lot of us, I'm gonna be so real. A lot of us are so tied to certain games that all you're gonna do is make a new account. Let's be real. Some of you played GTA. Some of you motherfuckers were grifters. Y'all was blowing up niggas with those oppressors. Y'all went to bad sport, or maybe got kicked. Went to go made a new account. You know, that's all you're gonna do. And ain't doing nothing but making no more money any fucking way. I think we really need to talk to each other. I think we need to get the gaming community together as one. Stop listening to these white men who want to divide us amongst color, amongst stature. You know, stop listening to people who say oh, well, this is black person in the fucking game. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What they want you to focus on this because they're getting paid by these billionaires to keep the focus off of what's actually the fight. The fight isn't black or brown people playing leadership roles in your games. The problem is billionaires have too much controls over our games. And this is why you will always get a half-ass game. This is why they always will come with a DLC to sell you. This is why you will always go back to buying the same game in a different skin because billionaires have nothing new and capitalism does not create innovation. Like, you know what made the 2K community great? An actual community. Before it was all this buying this and buying that and going to the park and skating. Niggas had an actual community. Motherfuckers had crews. Motherfuckers was on texting each other. Hey, I'm getting on 6:30. I get up work. It was an actual community. Not everything is buy, spend. Now you have people who might be the best, can't even fucking compete with these motherfuckers who spend $500 a month on their game. Mortal Kombat, oh my God, Street Fighter, all of this shit, all of these games, bro, just went to hell. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fix the bullshit that's wrong with it, like all the juggling in the corner. They don't want to fix that because it makes people rage. It's gonna make you fight more. It's gonna get your adrenaline pumping, and these motherfuckers know what gets you ticking. Because winning is a good feeling, but winning all the time, that's not fun. They want to make you feel like you earned it. They want to make you feel like, oh yeah, no, the AI is programmed to do what they said. It's nothing but gambling. It's no different from going to the slot machine and ring, 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 ring. Oh, if you hit the lottery every time you played, there's no fun in it. If you hit the slots, get jackpot every time you hit the slots, it might be fun for a minute. But as a gambler, that's why they are gamblers. Like, and they are conditioning our children to be gamblers. Like, look at all the draft picks. You can bet on anything nowadays. You can bet on anything nowadays. You can bet on, is Maduro going to get overthrown? What the fuck stage of capitalism is this? That's crazy. Motherfuckers be mad at me because they'll be mad at me. Motherfuckers be like, oh, wrestling is fake. Oh, no shit, motherfucker, so is the NBA. You think the NFL be having these week-long scrimmages to see who's, who's gonna win, who's gonna win these practice? No, nigga, that is a rehearsal. That is a rehearsal, my nigga. Like, what are we talking about here? Of course, everything is scripted. You live under a capitalist society. You think they're gonna give you the real deal? Like, you think they're gonna? What do you talk about here? They're gonna give you peanuts and circus, and you shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, it's everywhere. They trying to condition because this is the way that they trying to get gambling, the prize pick, the draft pick, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is the capitalist way of picking the pennies that we have left. This is the capitalist way of picking every little penny that we have left. Because let's be real. I see a couple of niggas hit for like 200, something like this, but they never get back what they put in. That is no different from the fucking from the casino. That is no different. And I have seen children, teenagers betting on sports. There's little to no fucking background check. They don't give a fuck who's actually putting this money up. They don't care as long as they are getting their money. Yeah, you can bet on the weather. Yeah, crazy. They have reached the point till they like, damn, these people really ain't got no more money. These people really ain't got no more money. We gotta make some way to get the last little drop. I don't give a fuck if it costs them their house, if it costs their family. We need to, manufacture addictions. We need to manufacture some addictions and get that fucking money. What's the best way to get these people going? Get the ding, 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 ding. That euphoria feeling of winning. You thought you win. You thought you won something, but the house always win. And you know that as a gambler. You won 500 tonight. Yeah, you put 100 in, you won 500 tonight, but nigga, over the years, you done put over $100,000 into that place. You think you got that back? Matter of fact, you want to know how I know you ain't got that back? Because you ain't one of them motherfuckers who banned from going to the casino. Because the only niggas who make that type of shit, who get that far, get banned from the casinos, get banned from actually betting online. I ain't seen not one nigga make it yet off betting. All I see is a whole bunch of niggas gambling. You know what y'all niggas look like? Y'all look like them old heads that play the lottery. I swear, it ain't no different, bro. I'm trying to talk to my fucking cousins and my friends about, whatever the fuck sports they be talking about. And they be talking about a fucking 5 for 10 and the 20 for 15. I don't fucking know what you talking about. Nigga, I better than her to do it. Nigga, I seen nigga betting on college women's basketball. I'm like, nigga, y'all niggas are down bad, bro. Y'all ain't no different from the old nigga that's holding up the line when I'm trying to get me a Rello, talking about, hey, let me get 12, 17, 24, Powerball, and what's the other one they call it? The Mega Ball, and whatever the fuck. Let me get the stretch off 21, 27, 22, 17. I want to play these numbers. Y'all turned into the old heads, bro. The thing is, y'all just not in the line at the liquor store. Y'all just on your phone because they know that's where they're gonna find y'all at. Because millennials haven't drunk, don't drink as much as other generations, and Gen Z is definitely not gonna be drinkers like the older generation. So they know that they're not gonna find you in the liquor stores more than likely. Where they gonna find you at? If you can count cars, they say you cheating. I swear. Lotteries are a tax for rich people. I mean, for people that lotteries are a tax for people that can't do math. That's facts. My dad told me young, said the house always win. Yeah, the house always win. Nigga, we can't live under a capitalist society and be blind by the fact that capitalism will always win because you think you're gonna go in this billionaire building and just take all his money. You're going to rob him good. You're going to get him good. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Okay, we're going to let you hit the lottery? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I still have doubts in people and people who still don't believe half of that shit. And the only reason why some people probably really hit the lottery is because they know more likely the people who wins that come from a poor black background is going to kill themselves with that type of money. They never really truly like stacked up or worked up to get $100 million, $500 million. We have to think everyday American, right? Almost all of Americans that's working class are alcoholics. I'm a recovering alcoholic. A year ago, if you would have gave me $100 million, I would have died. I would have died because I would have been drinking so much. Because my money would have been endless. And I would have, ain't nothing you can tell me as an alcoholic. Ain't nothing you can tell me. And we have everyday Americans making this money out of nowhere. And of course, their vices do not go away. The government know that this money is going to get back to them. The money is going to get back to them. They made it so that when, if something even happens to you, the money don't even go to your children. Like you have to spend that money. You can't grandfather it in as a son or as a grandchild. They know that money is going back to them. Yeah, I remember that shit. And everybody used to play that shit back in the days. I remember Doritos had us cutting the fucking the numbers off the back of the bag. I remember that. They always say, send your bags in and blah, blah, this and that. I remember the box tops from the cereal when we used to go to school, and all this shit is some bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you like this: capitalists have billions to trillions of dollars. They have more wealth than anybody on this motherfucking earth. If they wanted to help you or save you, you would not need to stack up canned goods or box tops or motherfucking wherever the fuck this shit, wherever the fuck they didn't put y'all through. They would not. No, they're just gonna help you, but helping isn't bringing them more capital. Helping actually makes them lose money. So, like it's like private prisons. Like it's like having private prisons or prisons that's for profit. If you have a prison that's for profit in your systems, then you'll make up whatever the fuck the profit. You will throw me in jail for whatever, just the profit. So yeah. I can't wait, bro. I can't fucking wait, bro. Because I know y'all seen that video of Jake Lane getting his ass whooped, and it was some people protecting him and whatnot, but he got his ass whooped. But I just want to let that be a reminder of a lot of these people, bro. Don't let the internet gas you up. Like I'm telling you, bro, a lot of these people be letting the internet gas them up, and you go out there in the real world and get your ass whooped. I don't know, bro. I don't think this is the 80s. I don't think this is the 70s and the 60s where you have white people. I think the tides is turning, bro. White young people don't even favor the two-party system anymore. They don't like white supremacy. Like we didn't brainwash the fuck out of young white people to have solidarity with the black community. Y'all have lost your footing, bro. And when you get gassed up on the internet to try to do some race war bullshit, you're gonna get your ass whooped by your own people. You get your ass whooped by your own people, bro. Because that's the only place you have solidarity at, is on the internet. Y'all niggas ain't about to come out. Look at him. Head bust in, bleeding, leaking, busted. Bitch made. Whole ass. Look at him. Wearing a vest for what? Ain't nobody even got no fucking guns. Bitch made. Look at this cracker. Look at the cracker run. Run, gingerbread man, run. That's what you motherfuckers gonna do when you come on the ground. That's what you motherfuckers gonna do when you come on the ground. You're gonna get your ass whooped and you're gonna run or you're gonna get your ass killed because ain't nobody playing with y'all, bro. We out here talking, man, you don't know who the fuck is on the ground. We can have nieces and nephews who have their fucking uncles and aunties, their mamas snatched up. You don't know who the fuck protesting. You don't know where the fuck they got anger and they about to misplace that shit on. Let my mama get deported. And I see a gingerbread man talking about some motherfucking fuck your mama, fuck illegals, fuck black people. What? Nigga, I'm about to beat your ass. And probably before I beat your ass, you lucky the white people don't get to you. I don't know. White people different this generation. The white kids different this generation. They beat your ass too, bro. Stop being racist. I done seen so many videos of them white young motherfuckers smacking the shit out their daddies for being racist. That's the fucking energy y'all need to keep up. Keep that shit up. Smack that motherfucker around. Kick him in his ass. Grab his dick and twist it. Nigga, ain't no rules. I just had to see that. Oh my God. Better yet, take his dick, put it on the curb stump that bitch, nigga. What you talking about, man? Don't let these motherfuckers come to y'all neighborhoods telling y'all what y'all think, especially white people, bro. White people. Other white people are going to get y'all fucked up. They are the reason. They are the reason why we look at white people in Walmart like, oh my God, is this my last day? This nigga wearing a helmet and gloves. Oh my God. When I see a white man walking around the school without a child, I run back to my child's room. I don't know. Hey, y'all better do something. Because it's them motherfuckers who gonna get y'all fucked up. It's them motherfuckers who gonna get y'all fucked up. Malcolm X has said this. If I'm in a room with 100 snakes and one of them bite me, hey, do I single out the one that, nigga, I'm going after all them niggas. So y'all better get y'all snakes in order and get the motherfuckers separated by, is these are venomous? Are these poisonous? Are these the deadly? Are these the friendly? Y'all better get y'all shit together because Jake Long and other crackers like that are going to have innocent white people heads cracked on the fucking ground. For no fucking reason. And look at that black dude. Master. Yeah, that's what you got to call them crackers sometimes. You know, they always, you know what I'm saying? They always act so tough. They act so hard. But as soon as it comes to actually fighting, you know what I'm saying? They want to bring out guns or they want to run to their car, say something, call you, oh, you fucking nigger, and speed off. Yeah, gingerbread man, keep running. Because we know, oh, you guys are violent. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm violent. Oh, it's just a word. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't care, bro. Like, what you think isn't a big deal isn't the same for me. Isn't the same for me. I really don't care. And this is what I mean. This motherfucker went out there pretending to be a Christian. Pretending to be a Christian white man from America and getting you guys looked at sideways. And I know hundreds of fucking white activists out there on the ground like, fuck! We gotta clean up this nigga shit again! And this is why I always advocate for white people becoming the John Brown that you always knew you can be. You cannot get anywhere with your family members that's like that. You're not going to get anywhere with people in your community like that. You have to become the best John Brown that you can be. That is the only way you're going to get these people to stop, talking that way, moving that way. That's the only way we're going to get these people out of power. That's the only way the white community can actually, heal and maybe start to help heal other communities that they have taken advantage of. You have to be the best John Brown that you can be. But until that happens,
may sound so insane to say. Political activism doesn't work unless you are actively murdering people. That may sound so insane to say, but people are scared to die, right? So if you're just saying, free these people or stop doing this, or you're just making signs and stuff, that does spread awareness 100%. But people won't take you serious. The billionaires that are investing in these wars, the militaries that are actively murdering people, they won't listen to you unless you start doing the same thing domestically, maybe in America, maybe, in Europe, wherever you're at. You can't just say freeze people without murdering people. Like, you actually have to kill people. Violence is the answer, right? Like, unfortunately, it has to be that way. But if you do want change, you have to just start killing people. And to go more into detail about what I'm saying, you can go into as many hunger strikes as you would like. Science, everybody can be hyper intellectual and know, the conclusive ideal of, capitalism is cyclical and, it's all problematic and we need to overthrow the economic mode of production and racism. All this stuff is bad, right? All these tools of oppression. But the people who really control it and benefit from it, nothing's gonna, change them unless you start killing them, right? If you go kill somebody who's really affecting stuff, they'd be like, damn, they killed that dude. Let me stop doing what I'm doing because I don't want to die. That is something that is biologically innate to all Homo sapiens.
And he's right, because if we remember right, you remember what happened when Luigi, allegedly, killed the CEO dude? BlackRock had to sue United Healthcare for giving out too much healthcare. BlackRock sued because they was giving out too much healthcare after that CEO got his fucking shit rocked. And they didn't cook that nigga noodle. After then, I'm playing one like that. Put that nigga in the dark, nigga. I'm playing up. You see how they was, what I'm saying? You see how they was moving? Ain't nothing. Hey, you trying to fight capitalism with boxing gloves, nigga. Hey, you go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. I'll be right over here. I'll be right over here. I'm watching. I got you. Hell no. What that nigga Gucci said, put that nigga in the dirt. Oh shit. Pick your mans up. Hey, United Healthcare, come pick your mans up, bro. And my nigga Luigi about to get off. Hey, come get your mans. Come pick him up. Hey, they left that nigga on the streets of New York like a bag of trash, bro. Wow, nigga, like, oh, nigga, I seen, nigga. I was in jail when that shit happened. Nigga, I was happy as hell. Nigga, I was happy as hell. I was talking about politics that whole week. Motherfucker couldn't tell me shit. I said, nigga, I told you, nigga. I told you we could start killing these motherfuckers. I told y'all, niggas. We should have been start killing these motherfuckers. They kill us every motherfucking day. They deny your motherfucking grandma health care. Is that not killing her? They deny us motherfucking health care. Is that not killing us? They deny us access to shit that we already paid for. Is that not killing you? I think we need to meet violence with violence. I think y'all need to, take off the kitty gloves, nigga, and put on the bronze knuckles. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe pick up a gun or two. Because all I know is I'm going to die by the hands of the empire, but I'm not about to die laying down like, oh, well, fuck it. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody dies like this. Everybody dies poor and hungry. Everybody dies without a fucking portfolio or even a house to their name. Everybody dies like this. Everybody dies unhappy. Everybody dies drugged up. It's okay because everybody is like this. No. We need to bang them. We need to bang on them. We need to bang on them. Straight the fuck up. Just like how you would do a Crip blood, whatever the fuck. I don't know y'all niggas. I don't know where the fuck y'all background's from. But if you bang hard, you better bang on them billionaires bang as hard as they bang on us, nigga. They show that they have class solidarity. It doesn't matter if they vote Democrat or Republican. Everything benefits their class of people. It benefits the people of their class. And they are minorities among minorities, and they have more access to the things that we pay for ourselves than we have together as 90%. And I don't think it should be that way. I think even if we was to kill 10 of these people, that would be enough. That would be a hell of a message that we send. And I'm not talking about their mouthpieces like a Charlie Kirk or something like that. I'm talking about some powerful people. I'm talking about the Rockefellers. I'm talking about some motherfuckers who actually rewrite bills. I'm talking about Boeing. I'm talking about some real CEOs. I'm talking about some real shit that's gonna get some shit shaken, nigga. Because you know what? You can say, "Oh well, I'm against ICE. I want to abolish ICE." Okay, so what do we do after we abolish ICE and we get these people who were hired to be Nazis? Do you want to jail them or should we kill them? Because if we just abolish ICE and just fire them, we still release them amongst our community. So still abolishing ICE still isn't enough. That's why they say that is the moderate position, because you know what would be the radical / the right position? Hanging these motherfuckers off a bridge from their fucking feet. Excuse me, y'all. My bad. I had to pull something up. If y'all do not know, thank you for joining. We got a lot of people in here today. Thank you guys for coming in. We have a giveaway going on, and hopefully in a couple of days. We're waiting for the winner to break. We are doing a giveaway here in Detroit, Michigan, giving away gloves, hats, coats, jackets, covers, blankets, food. We're gonna have fried chicken, barbecue chicken, mashed potatoes, and maybe I should get some gravy. Yeah, and green beans. So we're gonna be out here on the east side of Detroit. If you would love to contribute, please donate to Cash App, Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, and Venmo, Tour for the Poor. We are currently in contact with the shelter right now, but they would like us to push it back until we get a break in the weather. But it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing because it also gives us more time to get more things, because we were underprepared. So if you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor if you would like to help us out here in Detroit, Michigan. And if you are in the Metro Detroit area, please let me know. You can contact me on Twitter at Unholy Rome on Twitter, and you can DM me. My DMs are open. If you are in the Metro Detroit area, let me know. And I will put my email right here. There you go. This is my email, bethia.rome@gmail.com. If you would like to come by, email me so we can stay in contact until the day of. If you have anything that you can donate as far as sanitation products, menstrual products, coats, and other things, please let me know before you get there, before you come here, because I would like to make sure everything is washed. You know, if you can, please wash everything before you bring it. But thank you so much to everybody who has donated so far. Thank you guys who have turned out to the show. It's been a good turnout today. Damn it, where the fuck was that story? Let's just. And before we leave off, in the country, please, that exists through violent revolution. In the countries, please, that exist through non-violent revolution. Okay, yeah, there's no such thing. That anybody talking down on violence being used as a political tool is being a tool for being used for the empire. Like even this empire that is even this tool, I mean, even this empire is using people to sit here and be like, oh, well, you know, we just gotta be, you know, we just gotta vote and stuff like that. Like, no, those are tools of the empire to defang you, you know what I'm saying? To make you not have any bite to your bark, you know, because violence is the best thing that we have right now. It is one of the only things that we have right now, because we have little to no infrastructure. We have little to no community. So the best thing that we can do is load up our weapons and start shooting people in the head who make our neighborhoods live in disarray. I think that's the best thing that we can do, and that's the best thing that you should do for your community. Like I know there are people that have been living in these communities for generation upon generation, and they have seen nothing but their neighbors and their neighborhood disappear around them. And you know, they have stood strong, but that's not everyone's story. You know, everyone couldn't make it. You know, everyone couldn't survive becoming a product of their environment, and the product that they have put in our environment, you know, it just made us who we are today. And we can't leave out, you know, we can't forget to put blame where blame is supposed to be. You know, these pharmaceutical companies, the prison industrial complex, all of these billionaires who make money off of our suffering. Now, whether that be from in America or across all diasporas, but we have to make sure that our message is clear, that our life is way more important than a couple of billionaires. Our life is way more important than taxes being wiped off for a yacht. Our life is more important, you know, and you know, we're going to make sure we have healthcare instead of making sure these billionaires can have tax write-offs or, you know, buy another property that you were never able. The thing is so crazy. You can't even afford these properties in your dreams. So like you can't even dream of being as rich as these people truly are, you know. And you know, I think we need to stop looking at capitalism like, oh, I can get that one day. I think we should look at it like we all should have that today. I think there's enough of us to, you know, have free yachts. If you want to go on a yacht trip, it should be free, because we already pay taxes for them. We pay taxes for these yachts. We maintain the yachts. I think we should go out and just go on a yacht if you want to a couple of times. You know, pay for the trip. Maybe $100 pass, some shit like that. I think all of these things should be in the hands of the working class people, and that's why I am a communist, because I believe the proletarian should have control of the means of production. I don't believe one person should oversee over a corporation of hundreds, if not thousands of people. Like I don't see how that makes any sense. One or two people is the head of, you know, this entire corporation, when in all reality, it's the workers who are the reason why these people are in the positions that they are in now. You know, they shorten these people when it comes to wages, and they lobby against them. You know, they lobby against unionizing. They lobby against all of these things to keep them rich and to keep us poor, because they know if we get a leg up, if we actually knew how to throw a co-op on a factory, nigga, we wouldn't be saying, like, we wouldn't be wasting no time. But that's what I've been saying. Like, I always explain this story. Like I told my nephew, I was like, You know, like y'all push out thousands of cars for GM every fucking day, for Chrysler, GM every fucking day, thousands of cars. How many cars have they even given you? Like you have to ask your mother for a ride until you can get up enough money to buy a car from the place that you work from, a company that has billions of dollars, and not only this was bailed out with our tax dollars. You're telling me that they can't provide at least transportation for every individual who works for them? And half of the cars that they make don't even get sold. They sit on a lot and then they get crushed and then they get made into a different mode and model. You're telling me you can't just give somebody a 2018 fucking Chrysler, wherever the fuck? You can. They can, but they're greedy. You push out thousands of cars for these people and they give you a couple of $1,000 paycheck. Do you understand that you're supposed to be making at least $10,000 a week? You know how much minimum wage is supposed to be? Do you know how much they have fucked us? Do you understand why having a vanguard is important? Why having a vanguard for the working class is important? And why propaganda against the working class is also important. Because when it was workers, black and white people, fighting for unionization, and we fought for the weekends. We fought side by side against Henry Ford and the National Guard. Google it. We shot at the National Guard. People shot at the National Guard in order to unionize. We had rednecks. We had working day, everyday working class, black Americans who called themselves socialists and communists. We had rednecks who were socialists, hated the police, but had a working class consciousness. Now think about it today. You have white people who call themselves rednecks today waving a flag that's traitorous to the country that they so-called love. They believe rednecks mean some uneducated, racist, bigot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what a redneck was. A redneck was a worker. A redneck was a white socialist. And it pains me to teach you your own history, but somebody has to. Now think about all the propaganda that they have failed for, and now look at the domino effect that this has had. That has put so much fucking propaganda, so much money towards anti-labor movements, anti-union. And, you know, they make, like, nigga, when the fuck do white people even like the police? I never even know. Like, poor white people. I never known poor white people to love the police so much than today. This is so new to me, bro, because growing up, I grew up around a lot of fucking white people. All of them niggas was poor. None of them like white people. But you ask them today, they all back in the blue for some reason. What the fuck is going on? And that's another thing. Nobody is anybody can be propagandized, for sure. Anybody can be propagandized, but it just pains me to see how far back the working class has been pushed back, and we don't even see it. And the ones who are pushing back, the ones who are trying to strike, we get drowned out by, you know, liberals, neoliberal talking heads, or maybe even their elected officials. Like when Joe Biden broke up the strike. Broke up the railroad strike. That could have been the biggest strike of our lifetime. Like that railroad strike would have trickled down. That would have been real trickle down economic. That railroad strike would have halted so many things, because you don't understand. A lot of people do. We get a lot of our shit from these trains. A lot of our shit come from trains. So that they had to break up the strike because a lot of the bombs that we were sending to Ukraine and Israel was also by train. So they had to break up the strike. They had to use fascism against the working class Americans to keep the empire going. Because if the trains stop, America stop. There is no trade without trains. Yes, I mean, you can say, "Oh, we can ship things and this and that." Do you guys remember what happened with Trump and those tariffs? Remember when the busiest port in California was empty? Remember that? Remember that? Okay. Try to always remember these things. Hey, look, we are on a planet we don't have infinite resources, my nigga. So hold on, what is y'all arguing about? I ain't arguing with that bullshit. That's bullshit. I ain't falling for that. That's a distraction. That's like big titties on a mean woman. That's a distraction, buddy. She don't want you. But before we head out, I wanted to play this video that TikTok has been suppressing. If you guys can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. I'm going to head out pretty soon. Thank you guys for coming in. We had 1,500 people in today. That's what's up. If you have, if you just getting in, please rewind it back. We spend some revolutionary shit. So we're going to leave you guys with this video, and I love you guys. I really don't like to do this, but I had to speak on the Jamila and Mecca discourse that's going on right now because I love what they're doing and how they clock these people, because what exactly are you tired of? And why do you bring it upon yourself to come into our spaces when we are talking about organizing, protecting each other, our neighbors, protesting, boycotting? Why do you bring it upon yourself to come into our spaces and tell us how much you are tired and how much you are not going to do anything for other marginalized communities? You guys sit here and pretend that we had it just as rough as our ancestors while you sit here and do none of the work that they have done. And see, when they say it's not our fight, it's funny because I just killed a man on his property, a Black American man on his property. It still isn't our fight. They just flashbang a Black man and his 6 kids and his vehicle on the way home. One part of the protest still isn't our fight. They are kidnapping Black Americans, still isn't our fight. And see, they say this because a lot of these Black people uphold white supremacy. I'm not saying that to be edgy. I'm saying this because they back the blue. They support ICE. They support neoliberalism and capitalism. You guys share the same belief system as Ronald Reagan. You know who else shared the same belief system as Ronald Reagan? Donald Trump. This is why when you try to put these little band-aids over these gaping wounds when it comes to the economy, when it comes to civil rights, it never works. Because neoliberalism isn't an ideology for the working class people. It is an ideology put in place to uphold white supremacy and capitalism. And we have to remember, a lot of these DNC influencers are getting paid by the State Department to preach what they're preaching now. And they are using CIA tactics when it comes to organizations and organizing. Some of the CIA tactics that you may see from some of these liberal creators right now is talk frequently as possible and as long as possible and bring up irrelevant events. This is why they keep bringing up Kamala Harris. They say Kamala Harris wouldn't have done this. You should have voted for Kamala Harris. That is irrelevant to the fact that shit is happening now and something needs to be done. It doesn't matter all of these hyperboles that you throw out there, because the reality is people need to be on the ground, and we have to do better. So remember, before you go out there arguing with people on the motherfucking internet, remember the internet is the internet, and it is controlled by your enemies. Don't believe half of the shit that you see. Shit, don't even believe me. I might be AI. What my nigga Dave Chappelle said, nigga, that piss was digital. See, look, did you see me? I ain't even pull out my dick. You know? So don't believe half of the people that's talking shit on the internet, you know, and if anybody is telling you not to fight back against the empire, if anybody is telling you not to fight for other marginalized communities like it can't, and it's not happening to you, don't listen to them. Thank you guys for coming in. Please donate to Talk for the Poor. We're going to be doing big things here in Detroit and pretty soon. Thank you guys for donating so far, and take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow.